Oh, it wouldn't be a HFC marathon without a false start. Hey all, and welcome to the first day of the HFC Super Nintendothon. I'm Ntom64, and I'm joined by basically the entire cast of HellfireComms for this. We're once again raising money for Child's Play, the foundation that supplies kids in hospital with toys and games to help ease their stay. And I think you can imagine what a trifle, what a palaver it's going to be like during a friggin' pandemic. So get your donations in. The button's below. Every cent goes directly to Child's Play. We don't touch a cent of it. And we have a bunch of, once again, games you can donate towards with money and such. And I believe we've actually passed the first one. But I'm going to explain what we're doing first before we let our donation reader for the day, well, for this game at least, Richie, go on about stuff. This is going to be a versus race through Super Mario Odyssey. It's going to be against Flame. And basically, you don't need to fight any bosses. You just have to get enough moons to get through the course and get to the end. The winner is the one who, gets to the end first, I suppose. I'm very nervous, in case you can't tell. So, Richie, if you want to count us down, we will begin.
Okay, so go in 3, 2, 1, now.
We're off.
And we're going. So yeah, for people on stream, there will be a little bit of a discrepancy between the windows. If you're watching on YouTube, it will be fine. Just that's my excuse when it looks like I'm losing.
So obviously we will see how it goes. We'll also see sort of the different methods that our racers take, because obviously, as I'm sure some of you will have already noticed, Tom's made the excellent race decision to skip the opening cutscene, whereas Flame did not. Therefore, Flame is already at a disadvantage.
I didn't even realize you could do that, but okay. There we go.
Yeah, skip through all the text you want, skip through all the cutscenes, skip all the superfluous moons and whatnot. You just got to get right in there.
Yeah, which is always fun. So, yes, I am your donation reader for Super Mario Odyssey. It's going to be pretty awesome. We've already got, a load of donations that have already come in, and as Tom said, we've already hit that first milestone, because first milestone was $500. We've already hit that, which is incredible, so thank you to everybody who donated to get us to that point. And that means that we will already have the extension to the marathon, and the game that we've all unlocked is Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
The next milestone is Excite Truck, which we will get when we hit $1,000. And actually, we're not that far away. We're already, it's only $326 away from that. So I think probably going to be okay. As I'm sure you can imagine, we've got some in-game incentives, some kind of challenges to go through throughout the entire marathon. So that's going to be a delight. But before we get much further, obviously, we're just going through Cap Kingdom to begin with. Let's go through all those first donations and where they're going. So, first donation that we had was a delightful $1 from a certain Flaming Claw with the comment, test. I mean,
gotta make sure it works, yeah.
Gotta make sure it works. Then, obviously, our Lord and Saviour, Ntom64.
Yes.
Giving us $30 with Let's Make This Marathon to Remember. I completely butchered that, but hey, there we go. It's one of these things. And his donation went to the Pokemon Stadium 2, Stadium 1 and 2 mini-games. So that was kind of nearly funded there. Then we had $5 from Not Stephen Fry. What kind of bread is Mario's favourite? Nintendo! Good luck to the marathon. Looking forward to the event. And that went on to one of our donation battles, which was Mario Golf Advanced Tour, where you can vote to either do doubles golf or singles golf. That went specifically to doubles golf. And I believe that some of the others did sort of go towards this as well. But I don't get to see all of those types of incentives, because that's always helpful. Next up on the list, we had Crazy 12 Eric giving us $64. Perfection. with the message, "Heyo y'all, excited for this event since the original Nintendothon was how I was introduced to HFC, and with disposable income at my aid this time around, I'm happy to be able to help out even more for such a great cause. Good luck to all the runners, and let's do it, hashtag for the kids."
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that went towards the F-Zero X Death Race. So that's really helpful. Then we had an amazing $70 from Deimos, which filled out the rest of the stadium minigames incentive. So that is completely funded now. So when we get to Pokemon Stadium 2, you will be experiencing all of the minigames.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Then we had another $34 from Deimos, which was 2 golds down, and I can't remember exactly what one that went towards, but I think it went towards the Mario 64 minigames. Mario Tennis 64 minigames. Yeah, there's a bit of a mixture on these things, but minigames in Mario Tennis 64 is also complete. Next up, we had $20 from this person called Richie. I don't know.
What an asshole.
It's day one, and I am so proud of all the runners this year. You're amazing, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you're going to do. Here's a little something to get us on our way to that goal. Hashtag for the kids.
Oh, thank you, mate.
And I definitely put that towards optional Metamortex stages for Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is tomorrow.
Nice.
Yep.
Then we had the incredible donation from Kyrex, which was $300. So, holy beep! The Super Nintendothon. It's been a long time coming, and we're finally here. Been a fan since before the beginning, and I'm glad to finally have enough money and be in a situation where I can donate and be stable about it. Looking forward to the future games. Put this towards everything.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we love you, Kyrex. That is amazing. But the way in which our donation thing works this year, you've got to explicitly put your donation towards a specific incentive when you're donating, or towards the poll. So otherwise it doesn't get read and we can't reattach that money to the different things. So do make sure that you are all aware of that when you're donating, if you do wish to donate.
Also,
but obviously,
addendum, subscriptions only benefit the channel, they do not go to Child's Play, so don't sub during the marathon if you're just wishing to support us. Thank you.
yeah. So obviously all wonderful. Next up we had $50 from Helix1B2 for the kids. We then had $100 from Deimos. Time for Richie to sing.
Aww.
Because as you, some of you may have noticed, sort of the access to this webpage has been there for a little bit, but just today, we added 2 new incentives for this game because I was a last-minute donation reader for today, and I was just like, well, you know, I'm here, might as well do my typical shtick of having a sing-song. So there were 2 Richie Sings donation incentives for Odyssey, and the first one, which Deimos just completed, is Richie Sings Jump Up Superstar.
Ha!
Yeah. And the other one is Richie Sings Break Free Leads the Way. That one's yet to be filled yet, but I'm sure we'll get there before the time is done. And just so you're aware, the deadline for that is going to be 6 o'clock BST, so in just under 3 hours. But the intention is that I will be doing that once we are done with Odyssey today. And then 2 more donations, and that'll bring us right up to where we're at. $20 from Xehanauto. Well, here we are, time for another HFC-a-thon to raise money for the children. Looking forward to all the shenanigans that are going to be had throughout the thon. Now to plot and scheme for this year's news segments. Not sure how to top Mighty from the Sonic-a-thon.
Aww. Yeah, you'd have to go quite a ways to do that, my friend.
And then we have $30 from NatDB, so thank you, Nat. And we also have $20 from Dante Lavans. I return to you now at the turn of the donations. Here is a bit towards the kids. Look forward to sticking around for the marathon, and we'll donate a bit more at a later date. Hashtag for the kids.
For the kids.
Thank you to everyone who has donated so far. And just so you're aware of all the incentives that we are currently sort of working towards, Death Race in F-Zero X is already fully funded. Minigames in Mario Tennis 64 is fully funded. Stadium 1 and 2 minigames in Pokemon Stadium 2, fully funded. Richie Sing's Jump Up Superstar, fully funded. Kirby's Epic Yarn optional Metamortex stages, we are at $40 out of 100. And then Richie Sing's Break Free leads the way, $20 out of $50.
Nice.
So we're pretty much already filled up on the incentives. So
and I'm on my way to the next kingdom.
Yeah, we might need to get those sorted. But obviously, I'm sure we'll come up with more incentives as we go throughout the marathon. The current sort of donation battle is for Mario Golf Advanced Tour, which is between doubles golf and singles golf. Doubles golf is way ahead at the minute with $399 to single golf's $64. And obviously, our next milestone that we're working towards is $1,000, which will net you all Excite Truck. And to give me sort of a little break now, the most recent donation is from some beep named Spa. Hey guys, welcome to the first day. Hope you guys enjoy. And now I can breathe.
So, Flame, how do you fancy your chances in this race, mate? When was the last time you played Odyssey?
About 3 years ago, so yeah. We did kind of both realise that we wouldn't have time to practice, so we're both sort of winging it, which kind of gives it its own flavour for a race, I guess.
Yeah, you could tell how flustered I was at the start. Sorry if that was a bit of an unprofessional intro, but hey, I'm feeling good today. I've got my can of Red Bull here, last one until next week, so bear with me if I seem a bit tired at points. And I'm just here to have fun, raise donations, and I hope you guys enjoy.
I'm just on my way to the Sand Kingdom now, so let's see how that goes.
So you're definitely behind at the minute, Flame. So speed up, mate. So we've got a question in the chat from Protector of Memes. What control styles are each of you using to play the game?
Well, I have the Nintendo Switch Pro controller that costs far too much, but I managed to get hold of one. It does the job, has motion controls that help you, but you don't need it as much as for the Joy-Cons, so that works for me.
I am using the Joy-Cons, actually.
Alright.
It's alright, you don't have to turn your nose up at me, Flame. I know what you're like.
It's fine, I have plenty of other reasons to do that.
Yes, you do. Bless you.
So we've just had 2 new donations come through.
Oh.
$5 from Not Stephen Fry. Why does Ganon hate the internet? Too many links.
Ha!
I'm sorry in advance for all of the bad jokes.
I'm not.
Neither am I. That was on point.
That's better than most of our material.
And then we have $50 from Loki Vex. Richie can't breathe yet. And get ready to sing. So, Richie Sing's Break Free Lead the Way has been met.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes. So, we've only got one blooming incentive left. Runners, you better get your sort of thoughts going to figure out what the hell we're going to add to this going forward.
Well, I think just the concept of a race in general is a good thing with, like, donations and whatnot.
Oh, it really is. I mean, I'd say we could start throwing in incentives to, start hampering you guys just for shits and giggles.
Well, if the chat wills it.
So yeah, if anybody's got some, good ideas for things that we can do to hamper Tom and Flame whilst they're playing, then drop them in and we'll see whether, we might add them.
We'll see what we could do.
I'm not playing one-handed, I can tell you that now.
Oh, you don't like Mario that much?
But to be... Well, I should say this marathon is for the kids, the content is not for the kids.
Yeah, ironically, because we're a bunch of children.
Yeah. There we go. Well, I was that close to be able to get him back on. Oh well.
That's fine. Keep fucking up. I need to catch up.
It's cool, mate.
You got this covered.
Yep, I got this covered. I'm all about fuck-ups here.
So, we've had a couple of suggestions in the chat.
Yes.
God.
So, one of them, which has been sort of mentioned a couple of times, is basically play blind for a set amount of time.
Oh,
Well, I've got to take my glasses off.
So basically, close your eyes. There has been the mention of one-handed. Oh god, one of them is Richie Guy's one of the races for 1 minute. With that delay, that'd be amazing. And then another one was turn your controller upside down.
I think out of all of them, that would be the most doable.
So so we'll leave it for a little bit. We're only just getting started. We'll just sort of have a little bit of a rest.
Yes.
Just a little bit breathing space. Let them get through, the one of the easier kingdoms in the game, and then we'll start finding ways to screw them over.
Oh, bless you.
So yes, one of the questions that was just asked in the chat was if we meet all of the incentive games, how far is the marathon going to be extended? And I'm pretty sure it's about sort of 4 days extra. Yes, if you want the schedule, I believe that it is available on the main marathon page, although the incentive games will get added as we go along. It's also shared all over Twitter and all that jazz, so
You can do your part and help us spread the word, by the way, so don't be shy.
Yeah, obviously, if you're able to donate, that will be amazing, and thank you to everyone who has donated so far. You are all incredible. But obviously, if you're not able to donate, and that is absolutely fine, then obviously, if you're able to sort of help us out, share the stream far and wide, that would obviously be very much appreciated as well. And also, just have fun. So, another question for you guys. Bit of an oddball question. How much do you guys know of the hidden controls for the capture targets?
Basically nothing.
Sorry, the what targets exactly?
So, obviously, the enemies that you capture, obviously, some of them have hidden control methods or hidden things that they are able to do. Like, for example, obviously, if you shake your controller, then you can speed up the speed of your wonderful bullet bill. Things like that. It's a mixture between all of the different enemies. Some do, some don't. But yeah, so I guess the answer to that question is they don't really know anything at all. So,
Well, actually, that brings me to a bit of a brain blast, as it were. How about periodically you'll pick a runner at random and ask us a Mario-themed trivia question? If we get that wrong, there's a 15 to 30 second time penalty where we have to stand still.
Oh god.
I can't wait. That's going to be amazing. And we've had another donation.
Nice.
So this is $20 from Game Tier. My first Nintendothon. Happy to be here. Best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't like the sound of that confidence.
Well, I'm a little bit ahead of you, but there are some kingdoms where we'll probably start to take different routes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, Flame, just so you know, just to make you feel bad, you are currently about 3 moons behind where Tom is.
Bollocks.
Because I was picking up some optional ones along the way.
Also, but clearly not as many.
Well, Richie, why don't you start busting out some questions, maybe?
Okay, right. So, Tom, since you're in the lead, give it to you first. Ooh, now I've got to sort of try and figure out what's a good question.
Go on,
What
give him
is
bullshit
the
hard ones.
song Jump Up Superstar referred to as in-game?
In-game?
Yes.
Is it New Donk Festival?
Oh, I'll give you that. So, in-game, it is referred to as NDC Festival.
Okay, that's basically
So-
it.
You're close enough.
Oh, dodge the bullet there.
Yes. And Flame, just to sort of, be a little bit balanced also because this is a very easy question, but also one that's truly difficult.
Okay.
And comes from Shinoth. Who is Mr. L?
Either Luigi or me.
Quite right. So yes.
Oh, can I not use the Shinx yet? I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the Shinx. Don't you mean the Sphinx?
Yeah, you know what I fucking mean.
I know we're only kind of doing Pokemon the other day and talking about Shinxes and Luxrays and everything, but like, God, mate.
God. I really screwed the pooch on that one. Fucking dark type. It's not dark type at all. Fuck.
I've knocked the sheep off the side twice now, so I'm not going to bother with that one.
You gotta pick and choose the ones that you go for, mate.
Yeah.
Basically, Richie, whenever you feel like a runner is getting too ahead, you can just, like, throw questions at them as hard as you like.
Okie dokie. So, let's see if I can get any more wonderful things up. So, you guys just sort of talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna get some difficult Mario trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Flame, how are you doing back there in second place?
Just about to take on Bowser. How about you?
Just about to get another moon.
Okay. Let's not jump down the pit. I'm trying to remember all the mistakes you made in the playthrough to not make here.
Well, nothing to get here yet, so I guess I'll go to the pyramid.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get the optional moon in the pyramid, Flame.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
In fact, just to spite you, I'll go after the sheep.
Go on, you do that.
So, a couple of questions in the chat actually. This is for, two of them are questions to, just sort of give you a challenge. One of them is for me, which is, what was it like working with Tanner in Astral Chain? It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it was really cool. It's nice to have a fellow Platinum Games fan in HFC who's just as in love with that developer as I am. So, yes. Right. I think that this question should be good. And actually, what I think is probably a more fun challenge is see who actually gets the answer first, and the person who doesn't get it has to suffer. So, for both of you,
God damn it.
What Mario character got DLC themed around them in Sonic Lost World?
Yoshi.
Flame got it, so Tom, you are going to have to stop for a grand total of 30 seconds, starting from now.
Right, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3
Tom,
Mississippi.
you don't need to count. I've got a timer going, so we're doing this properly.
5.
So, Flame, come on, chop.
That's fine, I'm taking on the boss right now.
And Kurenai, yes, you can indeed submit trivia options to me, because to be honest, with the best will in the world, I am... there's a lot going on in this brain right now. So, Tom, you can start playing again now.
Huzzah!
So, 30 seconds isn't that long, but still, it gives Flame enough chance to catch up.
In races, 30 seconds could mean all the difference, man.
It really can. So yes, obviously, if you've got some trivia options, throw them into the chat. I will throw them out, but obviously, it'd be very helpful if you could, put the answers in there as well, because these guys aren't actually looking at the chat, and they better not be looking at the chat, otherwise they're dirty cheaters.
I'm not looking. Too busy winning over here. Oh, it feels good to be winning. My God.
Enjoy it all you can.
Alright, so you've just taken out the boss. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yes, this is one of the things that is actually sort of going to be an interesting approach to the tactics of this race, because obviously if you take on basically the bosses of each of the kingdoms, then you'll get multi-moons, which obviously account to more moons in total.
Yep, very true.
But the effort that goes into getting those can be quite a bit. So there's always a question of, do you go for the multi-moons or do you go for the other optional moons that may be a bit quicker to get, but you don't get them all in one chunk? Because I believe that right now, Tom and Flame are now technically neck and neck. No, okay, not quite. Not quite. Tom is still 2 moons ahead.
Yeah.
So I think since we're getting close, Tom is 2 moons ahead. Here's another question for you both.
Okay, can I just ask, can we not do ones where it's like person has to answer first, because we are concentrating on games?
Okie dokie. So just because give Flame a little bit of a chance to catch up. Tom, this is for you.
Okay.
What happens to the pause sound if you repeatedly stop an enemy with Player 2 in Super Mario Galaxy?
What happens to the what sound, sorry?
What happens to the pause sound if you repeatedly stop an enemy with P2 in Super Mario Galaxy?
Does it make a Luma noise?
It does not, no.
Oh, pause for me.
So, pause for you. In the middle of a boss fight, this is smooth. Basically, the answer is that it plays a tune in time with the music. So, 30 seconds, let's go.
I've been paused for more than 30 seconds, so you can make that 25.
I mean, no one else should post then.
So I will say, start playing again now.
Okay.
I'm fighting with vibrations over here. I'm in that little room.
So right now, Tom and Flame are neck and neck.
Oh God, where is it?
It's going to change very shortly.
Come on.
I really don't like these vibrations, but I'm committed to this one now. There we go.
You got a multi-moon. Ouch. Down, bitch. Calm the fuck down. Boss done.
Oh God.
You can get a fast cycle if you knock back the first bomb she throws out each time.
Oh, definitely. And that's sort of always pretty awesome. Also, just had a request from Deimos to tell you, Flame, that legs on the timeline are for scrubs, to be honest.
Oh, them fighting words. Oh no, I've done that one. I'm somewhat concentrating, alright?
Oop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-doo. I'll play a song. You can't hear me.
I understand.
And then the pyramid goes up into the sky, but I'm not going there because that's too far. I only need a couple more before I can move on to the next kingdom anyway.
Yeah. Well. Oh, fuck. His bullet bills are being really finicky with me there.
Creator talk. I'm going to go buy one from the shop.
I've already bought the shop one.
See, all that matters is you get the required amount of moons and you can move on.
Yep. I think there's a thing down here. It might be death.
It might very well be.
Oh no, it's not. It's a thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a thing.
Just because I'm a smart ass.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's 1,000, never mind. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Everything is indeed fine. And, since we've been throwing Tom under the bus a little bit, I think, Flame, it's time for you to have your own suffering. And this is it's a pretty tricky question.
Oh, God.
In Mario Pinball Land, how many stars are in the game?
120?
Nope. The answer is 35.
Alright, tell me when my timer's up.
So, Donnie got you right there.
Okay.
Do 15 for him. I don't think it's fair if, the person in second place has the same amount of time off as the guy in first.
This is true, yeah.
Alright, is my timer started?
Yes, it started.
Well, Mario's standing here freezing, so...
And you can go again now.
Hey. Mario was just standing there freezing in the ice fog while you were doing that.
So, obviously, we are a good, nice sort of half an hour into our race now. Tom is already well on his way out of the Sand Kingdom. Flame is getting close. He's just got one moon to go, and then he too will be off on the next journey. But obviously, why are we all here?
Mm-hmm.
So we are here helping to raise money for the wonder that is Child's Play, who obviously they help kids out by giving them the joy of video games when they are in hospital and trying to make just life better for them whilst they're there and make the experience sort of more enjoyable, because nobody has fun when they're in the hospital.
No.
Especially not right now. So obviously any money that you can sort of donate be really very much appreciated, but obviously don't feel sort of like you have to. You can also help us by spreading the word of what we're trying to do here, and we'll appreciate anything that you can give us. And you are all absolutely awesome. As we sort of hit each milestone, so I think that it's a milestone roughly every $500 for a grand total of 8 games. So we've already unlocked the first incentive game, which is Nintendo Land. We're currently trucking very quickly towards our next incentive game, which is Excite Truck, which we'll get when we hit $1,000 dues, which is only $161 away.
Nice.
Which, I mean, it's incredible that we've gotten this far so soon into the marathon. We've only been going for half an hour. Then the next games as milestones, if we get to $1,500, then you'll get to experience Fire Emblem Warriors, which is an excellent game. If we get to $2,000, then you'll get to see a Super Boss Showcase from Xenoblade Chronicles. At $2,500, it is Luigi's Mansion. At $3,000, it is the context-sensitive joy that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. Then at $3,500, it is Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. And then last but not least, if we hit $4,000, which is our overall goal for this marathon, you will get Metroid Prime 3.
Nice.
So there's a lot there to enjoy, and hopefully we will get there, because we want to share this absolute wonder of video gaming with you all. And we've had another donation, this time from Biscotto, $20. Get donated to, nerd. And that means that Kirby's Epic Yarn optional Metamortex stages is now only $15 away
Come
from
on, guys.
being completed. And there are a lot of trivia things popping up. So, Tom, since you know you're in the next kingdom, try this one on for size. How many total stages are there in Super Mario Land 2?
Super Mario Land 2. Oh, now is that world or stages within worlds?
Ooh, that one I don't know. However, I will say stages.
36?
So close. It's 32.
Okay.
So pause right now.
Start the clock.
So which one did you go to first, Tom? Because I'm in Wooded Kingdom now.
I went to Lake Kingdom, actually.
Alright, so we're diverting already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've now effectively reached the point in the game where it's going to be a little bit difficult to see exactly how well each of our runners is doing. And Tom, you are free to go again.
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah, so because they're taking two completely different routes, and each kingdom's moons are very different in terms of sort of how many you need to get in total to get through the kingdom, difficulty getting the moons themselves, and yeah, so it is going to be a challenge for us to see how it all goes. But Tom is roughly leading because he has 3 moons in his second kingdom to Flames 2, but it could all change.
Try going around this way, see what I can find.
Oh, that's a big zipper, so it is.
A very big zipper.
There's a secret around here somewhere.
Spend as much time as you need finding it.
I will, mate, don't you worry. Oh, jeez. T.
I think there's something up this way I'm going, I hope so.
I believe that the thing you are potentially thinking about, Flame, may not turn up until after you have beaten the world.
Bollocks. Oh, well, I've got one of these fuckers, so that gets me in.
Yeah, there's probably a few things around here, because, I mean, one of the things that basically anybody will realize about Super Mario Odyssey is that basically there are moons everywhere. So you can pretty much rest assured that you go any which direction, you are likely to find a moon somewhere.
I will say I'm not particularly versed in the Lake Kingdom as much as I am the Wooded Kingdom, so this one might set me back a little bit.
Alright.
Yes, well, we shall see. But yes, Assyria, there are a grand total of 999 moons that you can get in the game. Effectively, that's where the moon count maxes out. In reality, it's about, I want to say, 800 or so actual moons that you can pick up. But the other ones you effectively buy from the shops, because I think you can get up to 880 exactly of actual moons. The other 120, well, 119 come from the shops, and you can get it maxes out. But you do get a lovely golden Odyssey if you manage to do that.
Oh, bless up.
And we've had another donation, this time from Samurai Snake.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to when you guys reach New Donk City. Sing, Richie, sing!
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Won't be singing at New Donk City specifically, it'll be at the end of the run today, but obviously I will be absolutely jamming out to the wonder that is Jump Up Superstar.
Nice.
And also, with that, Kirby's Epic Yarn optional Metamorphic stages incentive is now complete.
Oh, nice.
So all of our incentives have currently been met. So really, at the minute, we've just got a wonderful donation battle for Mario Golf Advanced Tour between doubles golf and singles golf. Currently, doubles golf is really, really winning with $494 to single golf's 84. But it could all change.
It could. Doesn't mean it's going to, though.
It's very true. So, it looks like, Tom, you're doing quite well at the minute, so I think it's time for another trivia question.
Okay.
So, what, apart from the golden balloon, what is the other reward for getting 999 moons in Super Mario Odyssey?
Apart from the golden balloon, you say? Is it some sort of, like, marker on your save file?
It is not. No, I'm very sorry, Tom. You're going to have to pause. It was Peach's Castle wears a top hat.
Well, okay then.
So, pause starting from now.
That's okay. I've got enough moons to get to the next kingdom anyway.
And one of the things that was requested in the chat is rather than pausing, you just stand still.
Okay.
Obviously, unless you're in an actual boss fight, in which case probably a bad idea, just because then we get to keep listening to the music.
Fair dues. I wasn't aware that Peach's Castle got a top hat, actually.
Yeah, it did. It's really quite cool.
Come on, can this road not go any quicker?
You can play again, Tom.
Nice.
And good point that Biscotto makes in the chat. Taxpayer money going towards making a huge top hat for the monarchy's castle is peak capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
And we've got a $20 donation from StarMech. Just woke up to a nice start to the Nintendothon. Just check, it's the Super Nintendothon, but it's fine, thank you very much.
You went super this year!
And just happened for the start to fall right in my birthday. Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, mate.
Yeah.
This way, I'll try my best to donate throughout the day. Here's some nice $20 to start and put it into singles golf for the fun of it. I'm rooting for you, Tom.
Yeah, boy!
And it's probably the right choice at the minute because Flame's lagging behind. I'm having to do sort of everything in my power to make Tom suffer.
I appreciate you cheating on my behalf.
I'll tell you what, when we get like past New Donk City, which I guess is halfway through the game, you can make the penalty a minute.
Oh, that's going to be delightful.
But conversely, that means Flame would have to stop for 30 seconds.
That is true.
No, talk, please. Talk. You're not the talking one. Fuck. You are the talking one. Fuck.
Well, it looks like we might have a new donation incentive coming very shortly, so just bear with me a minute whilst I sort out what's going on.
Nice.
Okay. I am now curious.
It's not for Odyssey, don't worry, like, I'm not going to torture you that much. I mean, I probably will do. I mean, like, probably once we get to the 2-hour marks, I'll start throwing in those incentives to, properly screw you guys over, but we'll get there. We're starting off slow.
He wants flowers.
That's a nice shiny multi-moon.
Good for you. It's not going to help you.
Let me appreciate the little things, alright?
Well, I suppose you would have to, being you, Flame.
I don't like what you're implying.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm implying.
I mean, it sounds like projection.
I don't know about
Eventually, you're gonna have to end up proving something. You know that.
Nope, no receipts from me. Thank you very much. It's the thing where I failed to get the Hin Moon last time. I remember this place very well.
Oh, is that the one where you couldn't find the thing, even with two people pointing out exactly where it was?
It was, yeah. It's just the race where you can't win, even with Richie tried his damnedest to give you a head start.
I mean, yeah, that would be the one.
Go, 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 go! Yeah. Just 10 more billionty moons and I can leave this damned wooden kingdom.
It's always the way. I was about to make that incentive really quite expensive, and that would have been, I mean, it would have been delightful and fun, but I think maybe a little bit cruel. But if you'll just bear with me 2 seconds, we have got 2 brand new incentives that are about to be activated.
Nice.
So, they are now live. So, the incentives that have just been added are both for GoldenEye 64.
Oh.
Basically, $50 dues will get you the Aztec level.
Alright.
And $100 dues will get you the Egyptian temple level.
Ooh.
So there's some good stuff for you right there. And we've got a another big donation. Thank you very much, Kyrex. For $87.22. Something tells me this race is going to get stupid and fast. I'm looking forward to seeing how things go. Go Entom, go Flame, go Richie.
Oh,
especially Richie. So I think, you know, because you are currently sort of top donor right now, Kyrex, and we are so close to that Excite truck. If you got a specific request, you know, to torture one or both of our racers, you know, just drop it in the chat and I'm sure we can make it happen.
I'm just a lost Goomba in this world.
Aren't we all, Flame? Aren't we all?
And yeah, so in terms of that closeness to our next milestone, we are only $13.78 away.
Wow, nice.
From $1,000 dues.
Look at me, just getting nuts all over the place.
It's fine. I just bust a nut too.
Oh boy. See, it's bad when he says it. That's what I'm saying. But getting the bird in like the later parts of the game, flying around this place was really hard.
Oh yeah.
How could I glide on?
Not glide on exactly. It's an actual bird that flies around with a optional thing.
No, right. It shows how long it's been since I've played this.
It's cool, mate. Don't worry about it. I need a guy on my side, but he's not here. I guess he's up a little bit.
Yes, he will be.
There he is. I'll say that, thank you. Oh. I guess I'll have to go up a little bit. That's fine. Is he still alive? Fuck, he's still alive. Whatever.
Well, you know, since you're about to, you know, make another leap and I think Flame's still behind. Bit difficult to tell at this moment in time. So, Tom,
Yes.
got another question for you.
Lay on me.
What 5 common Mario characters are the hosts of Mario Party 4? This comes from the original game tier.
The 5 common ones.
5 common Mario characters who are the hosts of Mario Party 4.
Mario, Luigi, Peach, Donkey Kong, and Wario.
Very incorrect, because I said hosts, not playable characters.
Oh, very good. No, that's fine.
So, the actual answer is Goomba, Shy Guy, Toad, Boo, and Koopa. So, pause. Well, don't move
Okay.
from now. So come on, Flame, you better hurry it up.
I'm trying, but I'm also not very good at the tank.
Well, you might start to pull ahead soon, because Lake Kingdom's moons are really easy to get.
They really are.
So, you sound like you have a lot of misplaced faith in me, to be fair.
Well, screw your courage to the sticking place, mate. It's for the kids. Can I go now?
Nearly go.
Yay.
And with that, Crazy 12 Eric has given us a wonderful $14 with the very correct assessment of next incentive game is a go. And it is indeed. You guys have all unlocked Excite Truck.
Yeah, boy.
Congratulations!
Hey, that could be a fun one, that one. I was playing through that for the first time the other day. That's going to be a fun little showcase we're doing of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it should be pretty awesome. And Deimos' question, which I find it quite hilarious as a potential incentive, we will see. How much for the Tom Throws the Race incentive?
I'm not doing that. I play to win.
Don't worry, I have no shame. I'll be okay with it.
Well, that just says a lot about you, doesn't it, Flame?
Yeah, I'm desperate.
And yeah, we have another donation.
Woo!
$20 from Headbod. Here's a little something for you all. I'll have to duck out on Sunday and both Mondays to do some dungeoning and or dragoning, but I wish the best regardless.
Aw.
So I guess I'll make my question. Have you ever considered playing Dungeons and Dragons?
I have, actually. It's just the whole getting into it thing. I imagine Helldragon or Volt could drag me into it with enough persuasion. But it's just getting started, really.
Never seemed like my kind of thing, if I'm being honest. Like, the only real tabletop kind of stuff that I play closest to it, Pokemon TCG, but even that's just casual shit.
Yeah, I mean, I played. I think it wasn't exactly Dungeons and Dragons, but it was sort of the same role-playing game type dealio. And yeah, it wasn't quite for me, which is a shame. But you know, I'm into a lot of geeky stuff already. I'm not going to be into every geeky thing under the sun.
Fair enough.
Not yet.
And also, for those of you who are just joining us, don't worry, you haven't missed out on too much. The Super Nintendothon began today.
Yeah.
And we're only about an hour into this epic multi-week marathon. So you've not missed out on much. There's been some, there's already been some good stuff. We had a delightful false start because, it's not HellfireComms without a retake. But there are bound to be many more excellent moments to come, including, multiple moments of very clearly torturing Tom and Flame as they play through Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
And also, we've already unlocked so many incentives already.
Yeah.
When we get to the end of the game, I'll be having a double back-to-back sing-song through Break Free, Lead the Way, and Jump Up Superstar. You've got optional stages in Kirby's Epic Yarn. You've got all sorts of mini-games happening in all sorts of games. It's going pretty epically. And to answer your question, SonicMon55, the approach isn't necessarily we ask Tom questions to make him lose, even though, that seems to be what's happening. It is more so the questions primarily go to the person who seems to be leading in order to try and trip them up. If they get the question right, they get to keep playing as is. If they get it wrong, then they have to freeze for 30 seconds. Randomly, I might just, throw an odd one out there to make Flame suffer as well, because, I mean, that is always quite satisfying.
Thanks.
But since, he is nearly sort of he's basically pretty much nearly like a full world behind nearly at this point. I would feel bad for making him suffer through that. And also Kirby 6948, as hilarious as I think a 100 jump rope jumps incentive would be, I also think that sort of we will be here until like the end of the marathon, most likely.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So
I could show you the skip if you wanted.
I mean, there is the skip, but that's not really in the spirit of things now. Is it?
Oh, shush.
It's in the spirit of wanting to win, to be fair.
Yes, it is. Well, I can attempt the skip. It's kind of hard to do,
Yeah, you've got to use one of the letters and get it in just the right position.
Well, I know the positioning. It's just getting it done is the thing.
Yeah.
But I will attempt it once we get to New Donk, so don't worry. It's not like I won't have time.
Fuck you.
Play better, what can I say?
Yeah.
I deserve that.
Which, Tom, got another question for you.
Uh-huh.
Which Mario Kart game did Robo Mario appear in?
Robo Mario?
Yeah, this comes from Tay the Neon Neko.
Robo Mario. Oh, that is going to be what I haven't played, which narrows it down. Mario Kart GP.
Yeah, no, that is actually, Mario Kart Arcade GP or Mario Kart Arcade GP2, so I'll give you that one.
Booyah.
So I suppose something sort of as a fun little conversation topic whilst we are sort of rolling through these things. You brought it up briefly in some of the preview tweets that we had going into this. Is sort of what was your first Nintendo game?
Well, mine was, at least from what I can recall, Super Mario All-Stars Plus World, and I remember because I got a SNES with it.
Ah.
I was one of those children where every Christmas it's like a new console and whatnot.
Yeah, no, that is fair.
Yeah, like my earliest memory of playing Nintendo games was Mario Land on the Game Boy. I think one of my brothers had like the Super Nintendo like attachment thing that could play Game Boy games, and because I seem to remember playing that on the TV around there at one point. But I don't know. I'm talking years ago. My memory is a little bit hazy.
Yeah, so mine, I can't remember which specific version it was, but it's definitely Pokemon Red and Blue. They were my first games, and it explains so much about the path that I took in video games after that. So basically, Pokemon all the way, Nintendo basically all the way, and it took me until Sonic Unleashed came out on the 360 for me to start branching out. But yeah, and I suppose it's a question for the rest of the chat as well. I mean, obviously, like, I think for a lot of people, Nintendo does have a lot of nostalgia associated with it, and it's always nice to just sort of share those memories with each other. So Michael H. Art says Pokemon Blue, Isuria says Crystal, SonicMon55, Pokemon Red. There's a lot of us... although I think it might just be people talking about first Pokemon games necessarily rather than first games, but still, doesn't really matter.
Not really, no. Yeah. I chose to get this fashionable look, by the way, just because I can style on Flame that a little bit more.
Oh, God damn it.
And with that, we've got another donation.
Nice.
This is another $5 from Not Stephen Fry. Thank you so much, Not Stephen Fry. I mean, I kind of wish we were Stephen Fry a little bit low-key, because that would be amazing. But we still love you all the same. And it's a... it's another delightful joke. I don't like, for the love of God, you're asking the person who doesn't tell jokes to tell jokes. Like, seriously. What did Paper Mario say to Dwayne Johnson?
Go on.
I can beat you.
I win.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes, thank you for these wonderful jokes. Obviously, you're getting the person who is terrible at telling jokes to tell them, so I am probably butchering them. But to be fair, the level of jokes that they are, it feels very in keeping with exactly the type of jokes that I would attempt to say, and sort of laugh at myself for attempting to say. So, I'm loving it all the same.
There we go. And I think that's all of them for the Wooded Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm near. I've only got a few left in the Light Kingdom, so yeah.
Yeah, so it is. It's still close, but Flame is distinctly behind right now.
Keep telling me that.
It's just the torture to make you suffer more.
No, I'm going the safe way here. I don't trust myself.
And, just for shits and giggles, before you leave this world, Tom, I've got a question for you from Kyrex.
Okay.
How many Mario characters are in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? So just Super Mario characters, and actually, I think that you should be able to answer this one, because it was actually discussed previously earlier in the week.
Yeah, that's funny. We actually went through and totaled up which is the franchise with the most, and I'm going to say it's 9.
It is indeed 9.
You played right into my hands! Metro Kingdom, baby!
Yes, although it's not quite Metro Kingdom yet. You're missing a kingdom which isn't on the map until you get there.
Oh yeah, I've completely forgot about this one.
Yes, it is the. I think it's the Cloud Kingdom, is it?
Cloud Kingdom, and then Lost or Forgotten Kingdom.
Yes, it's definitely something like Lost.
Bollocks! I was trying my luck with the deep dive thing, but no.
Yeah, no. It's very much.
I did it!
Nice.
I did it with a cheap shape. Fuck yeah!
Can we get some HFC Draco Malfoy PS1 faces in the chat, please? Come on, give it up for Flame.
That's an oddly specific request, but I will appreciate that nonetheless.
Very oddly specific request.
Well, I'm sorry, we need to branch out in terms of emotes and whatnot, okay?
We do indeed. Annoyingly, obviously, that emote is only for the people who are actually subbed, I believe. So, sub, get in here, do that Malfoying.
I see some. That's good enough for me.
Nice.
And yeah, Tom is already facing down the first Bowser fight of the game. I will say, I do really enjoy this Bowser fight.
Yeah, these are probably the most fun, like, repeated Bowser fights in the series.
Oh god, yeah. Like, they're just really awesome. And really satisfying as well.
Oh yeah. Oh. He's got a lot of hats and a lot of chutzpah. Stop throwing your hat at me, you dumb Goomba.
Well, if he wants to.
I don't know.
Also, Tom.
Yes?
He's a Koopa, not a Goomba.
You know damn well what I mean.
Of course I do, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to pick you up on it.
There we go. Done. It's easy, but that don't mean it's not fun.
It's very true.
Hey, Lost Kingdom time.
Oh, I forgot there's actually two kingdoms that you have to go to before you get to blooming Metro. I thought I just remembered Cloud Kingdom.
Well, hey, if you want to ask me some trivia, mate.
Well, fine then. Let's go. Question from Sonic 155. How many times has Mario said thank you to Luigi for saving him?
I've read that one. I looked over and read it, so can
Oh,
you pick another?
For God's sake.
Like, I could have easily said nothing there and just won. So
I mean, yeah, this is true. How many Smash Bros. Characters can deal aura damage? This comes from Kurenai Hideyoshi.
aura damage. Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to say maybe 3.
Oh, so close, but it's actually 2. Lucario and Richter Belmont with his holy water. So,
Okay.
we're going to have to freeze for 30 seconds, starting from now. So come on, Flame, you've got to kill Bowser very quickly to make sure you're on par.
I'm trying. Come on, Bowser, Daddy, get in front of me, fist here.
Please, can I carry on there?
And you can go in 3, 2, 1. You're free.
Thank you. 3, 2, 1. You're back in the room.
I mean, I will ask this question, Flame. That there's not actually an answer, and you're not going to get screwed over for it. But it comes from Kyrex. Why is Bowser the worst character?
I think you may be mistaken. He's actually the best character.
Come on, Rich, throw another my way. I'm feeling it.
You're really feeling it, eh?
Oh yeah.
Go on, keep getting cocky.
Keep getting very cocky. So, which Mario RPG does not have the hammer as a main weapon?
Does not have the hammer as a main weapon.
Yeah.
Super Paper Mario.
Correct.
Thank you.
Flame, I've got a
I'm
nice...
fucking up me time in Sonic Rotor there.
I mean, you should be able to answer this one with your yourself completely just blindfolded. How many Marios were in Mario 128?
In what?
How many Marios were in Mario 128?
Oh, was it 128?
Yeah, funnily enough.
Ah, didn't think I'd get that one.
Oh, you know, we had to dumb it down a shade just for you, Flame.
I appreciate it.
Balls.
Also, I'm very surprised, unless you've already gotten it and, you know, I just wasn't paying attention, which is equally likely, that you didn't go for the very easy moon that you were very close to.
Oh, I know which one you mean.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for, you know, giving Tom a hit when he's 3 moons ahead at this point, but hey, you know, my allegiances are going to sort of vary as we go along this.
It's cool. I'm dying repeatedly here, so Flame, you might have a chance.
Yeah, just keep that up for a little bit if you can, please.
Okay, mate.
Oh, it's easier than I thought.
I know, like, sometimes, you know, it just works.
I'm a man of honor. I mean what I say. And I say what I mean. No easy way to get down there, alas.
Just jump off the edge.
Funny. Mario. It's the Mario song.
Is it, though?
It is, Richie.
You know, I think we'll let Koki Kondo keep his job.
Yeah. Ooh, so, Tom, it's getting close, but, you know, it's still... You're still ahead, so we've got another question for you. What game did Toadette first appear in?
I want to say Mario Kart Double Dash.
You are indeed correct. That one came from Crazy 12 Eric, so didn't quite catch him out there.
Trying to catch me out on my favourite Mario Kart game. That's recognised!
It's fine, we all know you have bad taste in Mario Kart.
Well, I'm the one who's winning, so
Well, you enjoy that while you can.
I will, because it's not going to change. Hit me with another one, Rich. I'll prove him wrong.
Okay. GameCube's project name was the Dolphin.
Uh-huh.
Wii's was the Revolution. What was the project name for the Nintendo 64?
Ultra 64.
No.
Ah, well.
Project Reality.
I may know that, but I forgot it. So, yep. Start the clock.
Yeah. So, starting now. I mean, I could have, completely tortured you with the one from Kyrex. But, I might use that one later.
Oh, it's just coins. That was worth it.
And you are free to go again.
Coolio.
So, so StarMech5, who asked the question, has explained a little bit of why you got caught out there. Ultra 64 was the original name for the product, but it wasn't the project name.
Ah, okay.
So, that's where you got caught out. And, yes, Kyrex, I definitely plan to. You might have to repost it when we get a bit further down the line, because there's no way I'm actually going to remember the question. But I have it sort of on lock as one that I think will be good. But we'll just see sort of whether Tom gets a bit further ahead right now, because it's looking relatively close, actually.
Yeah, it's closer than I thought it was going to be.
Suppose like us going to the Wooded and Lake Kingdoms and different all just kind of threw it off a little bit, given that the Lake one is so much easier.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Booyah. Yeah, I gotta go all the way back there for that.
You do that.
It's okay, Flame.
So-
I'm still gonna beat you, so...
Yeah, and
That's fair.
actually, right now, in this very moment, Flame and Tom are neck and neck.
Oh yeah.
And Jet Kronos, you can definitely ask joke questions. Obviously, we won't use them as sort of the actual challenge questions, but we can go through with the jokes, because I'm basically just dad jokes right now, so I'll roll with it.
No, I'm not almost dead. Why do you ask?
Well, don't worry, Tom's died multiple times already at this point. I mean, someone did initially start a death counter, but then I think they quit after the first death count, which is a bit of a shame, because, I mean, I would have liked to have seen that run throughout, but, I mean, for me to be able to pay attention to that at the same time as everything else was never going to happen.
You're already doing a lot as is, mate. Don't worry about it.
Plus, to be fair, my most recent death was a strategic death to get me back down quicker.
Sure, Flame.
One of them actually was.
So, whilst we're sort of having a little bit of downtime again, brief reminder of why we're all here. We are HellfireComms and friends, raising money at the Super Nintendothon for Child's Play.
Yay.
Wonderful charity who basically help kids in hospital by giving them the joy of video games to make their stay more bearable. We've been raising money for them for a number of years, and it's always an absolute delight. This year, sort of our goal is $4,000. Obviously, if we can get higher than that, even better. And obviously, we appreciate anything that anybody can give us because, I mean, it's incredible. But obviously, if you can't, don't worry. But if you could share the stream and spread the word, that would also be amazing. At the minute, we have raised a grand total of $1,025.22. If somebody, could make it to a full dollar, that would sort of really please my OCD right now.
Yep.
And we have got a bunch of incentive games for you to work towards. We have currently already unlocked Nintendo Land and Excite Truck, which I mean is incredible considering we've only been going for like an hour and 18 minutes. Like, thank you so much to everyone who's donated. But obviously, there's still a ways to go. And next game on the list is Fire Emblem Warriors, which we will unlock when we hit $1,500, which is only $464.88 away.
Richie, could you remind our Discord chat that the Marathon's Twitter thing should be updated with stuff?
Oh yes, definitely. I will get on that because I can't run Twitter as well.
Flame, you're a little bit ahead of me there.
Oh, nice.
Don't expect it to last.
I'm just enjoying your voice becoming a little bit less confident each time.
Or a bit more menacing, I guess. Oh, new dog, what a level.
Yeah. This is like the Mario Odyssey level, isn't it?
That's all you're getting for now.
It's alright, man, don't worry about it. God, there's a lot of moons to get in.
There are definitely a lot of moons. And Spar, if you could take a note of Starmech's ultra hard question there, that would also be really helpful because that is a good one.
I'm not looking at that chat, don't worry.
No, I've got OBS full screen, so I can't see the chat now.
Good.
Dum-de-dum. Dum-de-dum.
And Simon, you will get me singing. Like, the incentive has definitely been met, but we're just going to hold off until the race is over, purely just because then you're not having my my voice singing a song that's different to what's on screen at the minute, not matching up, because that will just throw my OCD off, but also I'm sure it'll just drive everybody else insane. So we're holding off until the race is over, just to allow for me to sort of go full on a cappella.
Nice.
And it not sound weird. But obviously there is still plenty of fun to be had in the meantime, because we're in New Donk City and this place is amazing. Like, it's insane. Like, the fact that this place exists in a Mario game is already bizarre, but it's just really cool that it does exist.
Don't forget, guys, if you can't donate, feel free to spread the link around. Show it to, like, top streamers, people on your timelines on Twitter and whatnot. Every penny goes directly to Child's Play. Thanks to our widget, we don't touch a cent of it.
And we are really neck and neck, so I will say, so I've got a question, but I'm going to hold off until someone picks up a moon.
Well, I just picked one up, so...
So, well, Flame, it looks like you are the person that is going to be struck by this question.
Oh, God.
So this comes from the original game tier. What is the name of the tank enemy that you can capture in this game?
Oh, I don't know that one. I know it, but I don't remember it. So go and set the timer.
So, starting from now, and obviously it is 30 seconds. So you can't go anywhere because you are technically in the lead right now.
Fuck! Squandered that lead, Jesus.
So what is it called? I can't remember.
It's called a Sherm.
Oh yeah.
And you are good to start playing again.
Hey.
Oh, I'm kind of seething, actually.
Yeah, you just ruined a perfect opportunity to take the lead back. But there we go.
I still have plenty of time to fuck up. Don't worry.
You definitely do, and I'm sure you will.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Eric.
And like I don't think that the race is affecting the OCD that badly. If only because obviously it's a race, and you always do different. You react differently to things when it's a race. Like obviously the collector in me is just like, you're just missing all these opportunities for moons. And you're leaving before you're done here. Like, what is wrong with you? But it's a race. You got to go quick. You got to sort of make those tactical decisions about which moon to pick up. And I mean, there's one moon that I will be shocked if neither Flame nor Tom go for, because it is without a doubt the easiest one in the game.
Well, I'm feeling it now, because we both have 3 moons here, and we're just about to get to the boss.
So we've had another donation, this time from Crazy12 Eric for $4.79.
Oh, bless.
Don't give me ideas, to be honest. Now I'm going to intentionally go 1 cent over just to annoy you, Richie. No.
You did ask for that, Eric.
I did ask entirely for that, but equally, you know, it's a subtle tactic to get people to donate. So that takes us to $1,030.01. We've got 2 incentives that are rolling right now that you can donate to if you would like to. We've already met basically all the others at this point already, which is insane. Both of them are for GoldenEye 64, so you have got 2 days to meet. Well, technically nearly 3 days to meet the gold, but hey, like, we never know what's going to happen. One is to pay the Aztec level in GoldenEye 64. That is currently halfway funded. That requires $50. And then you've got the Egyptian Temple level, which requires $100. And we currently have $18.79 filling that out.
Alright then.
In terms of the Mario Golf Advanced Tour donation battle, currently Double Golf is like insanely ahead at this point. $625.01 versus Single Golf's $84. So unless someone, you know, decides to change that sort of at some point, I think it's pretty certain which one we're going to go with. But you never know.
No, you never know. This guy needs to stay the fuck still. Thank you.
I mean, it's generally helpful when the boss stays still. Allows you to, you know, actually kill it. But we will see who beats it first.
Kaboom.
And so Tom, you're lagging behind, mate. Like,
Just beat it myself.
Oh, you had a pretty good lead. I know, sort of, we've slightly screwed you over a number of times already, so that probably has had an effect. But you know, at least we've reached the point where we can actually properly start screwing Flame over as well if he gets second ahead.
Yeah, I know. Blah blah blah. Got to stop Bowser.
A fresh start for the city.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, I really do enjoy New Donk. It's like the people look weird, but there's something oddly charming about how weird they look. Like it works somehow.
Well, the juxtaposition works when you ain't got a long Sonic ruining everything.
Exactly.
Oh, is the Mario thing not active yet?
The Mario thing is indeed not active yet. You need to, I believe, complete the story of the world.
Oh, well, no show-off for today, guys, sorry.
Definitely not. And we've just had a new donation that has, made me very quite happy. It's $39.99 from Dream Luigi.
Nice.
I've never made a donation to a video game charity before, and I wanted to have a chance to give back to the community. It's great seeing you playing one of my favourite games of all time. You guys have great chemistry, and keep up the good work.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate.
I can't drive worth a shit.
Good.
Keep it up, Flame. Keep it up.
Oh, I am.
Fuck. This is the worst.
It might be the worst, Tom, but if you get this, you will have reclaimed the lead, if briefly.
There we go.
Although, like, it really did not look like it was going too well.
Yeah, now just get another couple under my belt.
Uh-huh. So I think that next wonderful question is going to come out with whoever hits the end of that row of moons first.
Okay.
Okay.
To my eyes, anyway.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
So whilst we have a wait, we've got a question in the chat from Jet Kronos.
All right.
For everybody that just wants to sort of have an opinion. What game has the worst driving in anyone's opinion?
Oh, I don't know. Like the driving in Shadow is really slippery and kind of pointless.
That's fair. I mean, to be honest, I can't really think, but I suppose that's mostly because I don't tend to play games that have driving in them all that often.
Oh, actually, come to think of it, there's a game on Steam, Teddy Floppy the Race, that I bought on a whim a long time ago, and it is fucking abysmal.
Right, that is fair.
I've reached the end of the line, Rich.
You have indeed. So, since you've reached that point, Spa, if you're there, could you give me that wonderful one from Kyrex, please? So that I can drop that on him, because God knows where that's gone in the chat.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. There you go. The lesson of the day is do stuff for other people when they give you stuff.
Yeah.
Or if, I suppose.
Also, brilliant. Just seen it, so now that you've gotten that one, you're that bit further ahead. Since you're really feeling it, when Shulkin Smash is using his up B air slash and his side B backslash moves, why does the Monado's blade change colours?
To differentiate them?
No, it is because it references art picture colours in Xenoblade. Air slash is a pink art that inflicts break, and backslash is a red art that goes to straight damage. So, sorry mate, you're going to have to freeze for 30 seconds, starting from now.
Okay.
So, Flame, now's your chance to reclaim that lead.
I'm trying, but I'm busy running headfirst into fire hydrant. Plumber's got to keep himself busy,
You're not wrong. And Tom, you are good to go.
Hey.
And we've got another wonderful joke from Not Stephen Fry with $5. Why does Bowser hate going shopping?
I dare to ask.
Because he has to use a Mario Kart.
Ha 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 ha.
And then we've also got $20 from Billy Boomers. Best of luck in the run, lads. Not been able to catch a marathon in a while, so glad to finally be able to join in and donate.
Yeah, good to have you, Billy.
And with that, play the Aztec level in GoldenEye 64 has been met.
Booyah.
So that means we are now at $1,095, and sort of remaining incentive that we've got running at the minute anyway is to play the Egyptian Temple in GoldenEye 64. That currently needs $81.21 in order to unlock. And I mean, I'm sure you guys can do it. You've already done an incredible job so far this game, so I'm sure you can go even further. I believe in you all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, random T-Rex in the middle of a city, as you do.
Oh, that poor T-Rex. Oh, just getting like Vietnam flashbacks of the bonus scooter thing.
No.
That was a hard one.
And you know, since you're sort of stretching your lead right now, Tom, I feel like another question is due.
Sure.
So, how many episodes of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show were there
52.
from Shadow Re? No, 65.
Oh, well, there you go.
You were so confident with that one, weren't you?
I know. So you're well. I will let you get this moon, but as soon as you've gotten this moon, you're gonna have to start pausing.
All right, start the cock.
Start the cock.
Yeah, start the cock. Start it up. Sorry, I slow my words sometimes. What can I say?
Well, it's fine because it just means that we get to watch Mario Boogie for a few seconds. And Tom, you are good to go.
Thank you. Oh, I'm really feeling this one.
Well, I mean, after you said start the cock, I can understand why.
Shut up, Richie. Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. In the scraps, so it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's quite fun about New Donk City is that obviously there are so many moons that you can get, but it's such a densely populated city with moons that you can sort of look in any nook and cranny and generally find something, and that's just pretty glorious.
Yep, it's pretty lit, so it is. I just gotta remember where the other men of music are.
Yes, well, I believe, obviously, if you've not moved too far away from where you were sitting with the Outdoor Cafe, I believe one of them was closest to around there. But it has been a while since I've played, so you never know. One of them's definitely on a roof.
I have the magic legendary guy of the roof.
Same. I just got him.
Nice. Oh, wow. That's almost like exact right there. Look at you. Not dressed in your Sunday best.
Sorry, I'm trying to win a race there.
You're not doing a very good job of it, if you don't mind me saying.
I'm aware of that, but you know, the attempt was made.
Well, you know what they say, those who can't try. Oh, I know where the last guy is.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he's underground, isn't he?
Yeah, Protector means it has been a while since I asked Flame a question. However, he is like nearly a full row of moons behind, so might be a little bit overly mean to completely stymie his run at this moment in time.
Well, give me another one, Rich.
Oh, okay. Right, let's see. So we have got one from Dinah Woodrow. In Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes, there are 2 Nintendo figurines hidden in a lab. Which characters are they of?
Mario and Yoshi.
Correct, Mundo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your old pal Anton knows a thing or two about Nintendo trivia. I'm going to get this, I'm going to do the festival, and I'm going to do the exploit just to clown on you, Flame.
You do that. You've made a promise to everyone now.
Yeah, you have. So, I mean, if this, you know, screws you over, Tom, then it's entirely your own fault.
I guess it is, Rich.
Yeah, and Donnie brings up a very good point of Flame doing a good enough job of tripping himself up that I don't need to come in and help either.
That is very fair.
It's the most fair.
Also, I mean, Jack Kronos asks an excellent question, but it's one that doesn't technically have an answer. Well, actually, no, it does. But I'm not going to kind of, you know, judge either of you if you get this one wrong. Who is Bowser Jr.'s mother?
That's Miyamoto.
Yeah, it is indeed Miyamoto.
He said it, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is canon. I mean, I don't really like to think about sort of the practicalities of how that works, but
He fucked. He fucked all night long. Power back on. Oh, look at that. It's my 3rd row.
Good for you.
Low frame rate men of New Donk.
I love it.
yeah, it's one of the things it's quite hilarious. Is for those of you who aren't aware, one of the ways that Super Mario Odyssey tries to keep its 60 frames per second frame rate is that when NPC characters are far away, obviously they drop the quality of the models, but also they drop the frame rates. So I'm pretty sure that those jumping men, it goes down to something like 15 frames per second or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah,
which is why they look really, really slow and weird.
There we go.
And yeah, so as a brief reminder for people who aren't aware of the rules of this race, it is officially an any percent run, so all they need to do to win is get to the end of the game as quickly as possible. They don't have to beat any of the bosses or complete the stories. However, obviously, they can do if they so choose to. It might just not be the fastest way to get through to the end. So we're not going for world peace, but any percent it is. But obviously, because the festival is glorious, I mean, like seriously, it has to be done. It's just glorious.
Well, I didn't have to. I had enough moons. I could have just left there, but like I said.
Yeah, you just decided to be extra, but I mean, Flame's doing it as well, so it works out in the end.
Yeah.
Well, that should put you near to the amount you need to leave the city, but one go.
Yes, and obviously it's not happening right now, but when we get to the end of this race, I will indeed be singing Jump Up Superstar because you've donated for it. I will also be singing Break Free Leads the Way.
Nice. Oh, this isn't the first And last time, I'll be seeing Donkey Kong in this marathon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so for those of you who aren't aware, the last game on the regular schedule is a 100% run of Donkey Kong 64, played by the one and only Tom64.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of the other fun games that you can look forward to throughout the marathon. Specifically today, obviously we've got the rest of Odyssey, we've got Super Mario Galaxy, run by Speranda, and Super Mario 64, run by our very own Flaming Claw.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow is the Day of Kirby, with Epic Yarn and Star Allies. So you're going to be getting a lot of Flame this weekend, because Flame is all over Epic Yarn and Star Allies too.
Yeah.
Get some good old Donkey Kong, a bit of Barrel Blast, a bit of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, a bit of Donkey Kong Land. Get some GoldenEye 64, Killer Instinct, Banjo-Kazooie, Grunty's Revenge.
Yeah, boy.
Pokemon Stadium 2, Pokemon Dash, Pokemon Tournament, Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure, Star Fox Assault, Tetris 99, ARMS, WarioWare Gold, Yoshi's Safari, Mario Tennis 64, Wii Sports, Mario Golf Advanced Tour, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Tournament, Legend of Zelda The Link's Awakening. Is that the original or the DX version, Tom?
That is the Switch one, right?
That is the Switch one. Excellent. F-Zero X, or F-Zero 10, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Pilot Wings, yeah. Pilot Wings 64, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament.
Nice.
And then Donkey Kong 64. And then there are our incentive games, which we are unlocking as we go through the different milestones. Already, the marathon has been extended, if briefly, because you're going to get to experience Nintendo Land, and you're going to get to experience Excite Truck.
Nice.
Next game on the list that we are working towards is Fire Emblem Warriors, which you will unlock at $1,500. We are currently $400 away. And also, can I just say thank you to everyone who has donated so far. You are incredible, and the fact that you've already smashed 2 of the targets, and we've been running for an hour and 45 minutes is just ludicrous and incredible, and you're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, another donation, which is another $5 from Not Stephen Fry with another excellent joke. Mario was confused when he was playing with Luigi's Switch. Luigi had to explain, "It's a me, Mario." And so Gold Member is asking a very valid question right now. Why is Tom just not moving on to the next kingdom yet, despite having more than enough moons?
Well, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Because I'm flying on flame is what I'm doing. I don't know when the Mario blocks become active exactly.
Oh, I don't actually know. But hey, I mean, I would probably say it might be time to, make a start to moving on to the next world, because Flame is about to get the final move required to move on.
Richie! Let him play around.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah, and also Goldmember has sort of raised the point of it's in the post game, so you need to beat the game first, so that'll explain why it's not showing up yet.
Oh, that's a shame. I suppose I could show it off after the run.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Also, Kurinai, yes, it probably would be safe to call this particular session the Super Mario Odyssey Trivia Race, because it's effectively what it's turning into.
Now, don't forget the stipulation. We've beaten the Metro Kingdom, so that means the penalty is a minute now.
Oh, this is going to be glorious. So I think it's going to have to be, because you've both just powered up your Odysseys, it's going to be whoever gets the first moon in the next kingdom is going to have that penalty question.
You got it, mate. Where are you going, Flame?
I'm going to the Seaside Kingdom.
Oh, same.
And Starmek, your super hard question hasn't been used yet. If you could reshare it, that would be amazing, and I'll use it because it was one of the ones that I had on my list to go to.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
And I mean, one of the things that obviously this whole trivia thing is that it does, particularly right now, introduces a major bit of tactics of do you actually want to pick up that moon first? Do you want to risk it?
I ain't no bitch. Goombas in pirate hats. What is this world coming to?
I know, it's disgusting, isn't it?
Run,
Ban
you,
this sick filth.
run, you salty sailor. Da, da, da.
Also, yeah, Stomach, if you could reshare that question, that would be great. Because I've lost it in the mass of the chat.
Got a moon.
Got a moon, so it's gonna be Tom. So question's not there yet. So there we go. Here it is. On a technicality, which fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has the most amount of victory screens? Well, also, ending battle screens.
I want to say Joker, actually.
Oh, no, it's technically Dr. Mario.
Well
because even though he has only 3, like most fighters, the colours of the pills in the animation, where he throws them, are random, which means that you have a total of 6,561 combinations, and with the other 2 victory screens, that gives you a total of 6,563 victory screens. So, you're going to have to pause for a whole minute, starting from now.
Well, I'll just buy this moon here.
Well, I'm not going to be doing anything for a minute, so if there's any requests in the chat.
Well, there is a request. Could you scream, "Where's my Banjo-Kazooie game for the Switch?"
Okay, I'm going to remove that second Kazooie. Where's my Banjo-Kazooie game for the Switch?
Sounds about right. Let's go Shuckles. It said, Entom, dab.
I'm dabbing right now, you can't see it.
Then we have just a general question. Opinions on Crash Fusion and Spyro Fusion?
Shit, moving on.
Never played
that is
either.
fair enough, and Tom, you're okay to play again.
Woo!
Don't worry, not that far behind.
Yet,
but I mean, it's going to be quite simple, I would think.
Oh, little bitch thinks he's cocky, does he?
And also, we've got another fun fact from Kyrex. Dr. Mario also has the most specific dash speed in Smash Ultimate at 1.5375712.
Okay. So he has 4, I have 3. Okay.
Yes. And we have a $42 donation from Not Stephen Fry.
Nice.
No joke here this time, I'm afraid. Sad face. All joked out. Expect more as the event goes on. Massive thanks to everyone involved running the Super Nintendothon. You are all amazing.
Thanks,
You are
man.
also amazing, Not Stephen Fry.
yeah, thank you very much for the donations, mate.
And don't forget, this is like a 10-day long marathon, so don't worry if you can't donate right away.
Exactly. Like we are here for a while. We're not planning on going anywhere.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put up with us for like 10 days if you want to watch the whole thing. Like, ooh, that's a lot for anybody. But that means that GoldenEye 64, Play the Egyptian Temple, is now $39.21 away from completion. And we have raised a grand total of $1,142. You guys are incredible.
Cool.
Bonk.
Also, just a general question for you both, which I'm sure you can get right, and I mean, I'd be horrified if you couldn't. What is Mario's first name?
Mario.
Obviously.
Balls.
I had the pulse because I was like, is that it?
Yeah, just a lovely one from Funky Space Alien there.
Thank you. Remember this one being fairly tricky.
Yes, I remember that one being fairly tricky as well. It's just because it's the management of how much water you've got that is always the risk.
Nah, this is gonna take too long. I'll back up.
It's probably a good shout. Speaking of which, we have another donation. This one is $10 from Toroya. Hey, Ntom64, Richie and Flame, could you shout, where's Breath of the Wild 2 and Bayonetta 3, Nintendo? I mean, I will happily sort of start that shout. Where's Breath of the Wild 2 and Bayonetta 3, Nintendo, for the love of God?
Where is Botwa 2 and Bayo 3?
Come on, Nintendo, give us the goods.
I know you're hiding it, you son of a bitch, Miyamoto. Look at you there, pretending like you're not hiding it. Yeah, you're a little bit ahead, Flame. Why don't you throw a question at him, Richie?
Well,
You don't have to, it's fine.
I think I will.
Alright.
So this is from Protector of Memes. What's Mario's scientist outfit in Odyssey based on?
Oh, that was a piece of promotional art from a manual, wasn't it?
Ooh, close, but no cigars. Costume he wore for a Super Game Boy commercial. So 1 minute pause, starting from now.
Alright, you can look at this squid thing's butthole.
Oh, duh, I have to go, like, through this place, okay.
Yes, you do.
It's okay, I squatted a little bit of that, that's fine.
Yeah, also, yes, Crazy 12 Eric, I agree. Dad ass.
That ass. Other brothers cannot deny. They've tried, but they can't.
Yeah. Also, Sonic Mon, so I know you're asking how much will you have to donate to hear me sing Honey Loon, but I'm not quite sure what that song is. You'll have to clarify before I can say yay or nay, because I can only really sing songs I actually know.
Isn't that the vocal theme that you've already unlocked? Like Honey Loon, or was it Honey Ridge or something like that?
Oh, Honeymoon Ridge. Anyway, you're fine to go again, Flame.
Hey.
Oh, Break Free, Lead the Way. Yes, no, that's already been done.
Yeah, that's motherfucking confirmed.
Yes. I will say, like, Break Free, Lead the Way is it's not quite as exciting a sing as Jump Up Superstar. I will say.
Well, looks like we've got a musical snob here.
Hey, it's what happens when you sing a lot of songs. Like, there's certain songs that you go to and you're just like, this is like so much fun, and then other songs which are just like, yeah, it's all right. It's not really going anywhere. But it's just how it rolls, really.
Yeah, that's right. I might be out this kingdom before you can say Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think next trivia challenge, I think we can bring that out for the person who gets to the end of this world first.
Okay.
And we'll see you in a bit, Spar. We should be all right. And we've got $10 from the Geeky Red Mage.
Yo.
Thank you kindly.
No comment on that?
No comment whatsoever. As a reminder to people, you can leave comments. We will read them out. You can also add your donate and your amount towards this particular incentive. The current one that we've got in terms of target is play the Egyptian Temple in GoldenEye 64. And then in terms of polls, so like donation battles, it's Mario Golf Advanced Tour, where doubles golf is currently smashing it out of the park with $697.01, and singles golf is lagging behind with $84. So it's really not doing very well. T. Hollis 1987's got a question for us all. Which game system did you start off on as a child?
The first one I had for myself was a Dreamcast, but I spent a lot of time playing on my brother's Mega Drive before that.
Sega Master System, mate.
Mine is was Game Boy Color. That was my first console.
There you go.
And then sort of first home console that was actually mine was GameCube. Before that, we did have a PS2, but it was the family PS2. Which of course is now mine because I am the I am the gamer in the family. Yes, we have another donation here. It is $1 from Blar6. Thank you very much. And comment is thoughts on Paper Mario Origami King, aka not 1000 Year Door HD. I'm livid and refuse to get it. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy this marathon. What's something you both want Nintendo to do? 3D Mario remasters, Breath of the Wild 2 and Bayo 3 don't count as they're basically confirmed at this point. Enjoy Odyssey and Shantae for Smash.
Do you want to go first, Flo?
Yeah, see, the thing is, with Nintendo, it's kind of hard to say, because sometimes the stuff that turns out great isn't what you expected. I would like a sequel to Odyssey, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree on that one.
I believe we brought up what we want specifically during our Odyssey playthrough, which is on the HellfireComms YouTube channel.
Yeah, I feel like we did as well. But yeah, I think a sequel to Odyssey, or sort of, just in general, the next 3D Mario game would be a good shout because it's always exciting and really, Sunshine is debatable. But there's not really been a bad 3D Mario game.
Yeah, I would say so.
So it's always quite exciting. So I suppose the other flip side of that is the question of thoughts on Paper Mario Origami King.
Well, I haven't ever really played any Paper Mario stuff. I can see why people are kind of pissed off about it, but it's not really a race I ever talk in.
I'm good. Maybe next time, Nintendo.
Yeah, I am sitting very much in that space. I was hopeful, it looked great. And from the sounds of things, the plot is great, and the story's great, and the humor's great. But the battle style is interesting, but ultimately it seems to fall foul of exactly the same thing as Stick Star and Color Splash, in the sense of your attacks are still effectively on things that get thrown away, but you do, at least in this one, have a permanent 2 types of attacks to use, but it's just so it's one of those things just going, I was looking at thinking, maybe, and then it was no, it's not for me, sorry.
Well, Flame's on the next kingdom, mate. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since you got there first, Flame, we have got another question for you, which will obviously take effect as soon as you land. So, this is from Silent Faye B. In The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 cartoon, Bowser kidnaps a real-world music personality.
Yeah,
And during their concert, to keep Cutie Pie happy, who did he kidnap?
that was Milli Vanilli.
That was indeed Milli Vanilli.
That's a rather iconic one, because Peach obviously has a Milli Vanilli shirt.
Yeah, so didn't quite catch him out there.
No. Not as well as Milli Vanilli caught a lot of other people out.
I'm not sure I get it, but hey, you do you.
Have you not paid attention to the scandal of that?
I think I know vaguely what you're talking about, but that's about it.
Yeah, the guys who were like the face of the group weren't actually singing the music.
Oh,
Bit of a bugger.
yeah, that's always dodgy.
Yeah, it was like they got a band together, but they thought the band themselves weren't particularly marketable, so they got these two models to basically just lip sync all the songs and that. And they got caught out during one of their performances where the tape loop got stuck, and it was just the backing track that they were miming against just kind of got stuck on a loop.
Oh.
And they just sort of awkwardly run off the stage, not sure what to do with themselves.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's not something you ever want.
Dying in Purple Go, probably second on that list for me.
I mean, I would agree on that one. But I mean, Purple Goo in general.
Yep.
Yeah, the Snow Kingdom's a pretty short one as well, from what I recall.
It is pretty much. It's a bit longer than the Lake Kingdom, but still not that bad.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing like the tiny little line of moons that I've got to get, so yeah.
Right, come on, Tom. Don't choke. Don't choke now.
Would be a good shout, Tom. Like, I mean, I'd be very disappointed if you choked right now.
God damn it!
You know, Rich, I'm starting to get the feeling you might have choked.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling as well. I mean, I probably shouldn't be, sort of enjoying that whilst I'm in the middle of, chowing down on a club biscuit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
Yeah, be careful you don't fucking choke.
Exactly. But there we go, these things happen.
You're also meant to be impartial, my ad.
To be fair, if someone fucks up, it's funny. Like, that's not the sort of thing you can, like, take a side over.
Yeah, and also, I'm trying to screw you over both equally, so...
I'm doing so bad at this point.
You came in so cocky, Tom.
I know.
And now it's just all disintegrating. But I suppose on the plus side, it does mean that Flame is going to have to answer more trivia.
Yep, sure does.
So, I think, once Flame has passed this particular battle, I think it's time for another trivia question.
Okay. Stop jumping around aimlessly.
There we go. I did it.
Oh, good. I'm proud of you, Tom.
What do you mean, oh, right, that kind of
Okay, Rich, go on.
Okay. Sorry, just eating that. In Super Mario Galaxy, how many comets are for purple coins?
Pulling a number out my arse here, so you know how well that's going to go. Is it 12?
It's not you close, though. It's 15.
Alright, well, I'll stand here.
Yeah, so your pause is going to happen. Wait until sort of cutscene ends on my screen. Okay, you're going to have to pause from now. Oh, so I'm just going to crunch away on this biscuit.
Sure, why not?
You do that. It's alright for some of us around here, isn't it?
Yeah, Jesus.
I know, it's great.
I have to go straight on to Galaxy unless I don't know, I asked Nat to take over for me.
Come on, Ricky, speed the
see,
time up. Look how cold he is.
See, it's why you sort of make sure that when you do these things, you put it into your contract that you get sort of a little bit of a breathing space. like the fact that I'm going to pop off for like 10-15 minutes at 6 o'clock for some dinner.
At this pace, I think we might be done by then.
Debatable, but we will see. Also, Flame, you can go in just a right now.
Just a right now, there you go.
Just a right now minutes.
Yeah.
Balls.
I think we sort of probably lost a few things, but just a random question for you both. Who's your favourite Nintendo princess?
Bowser.
Every day with you is just a challenge, mate. Favorite princess? You know what? I'm gonna say Daisy.
Fair. Flame? Or is the answer just Bowser?
Well, I mean, he would look really pretty with a princess crown. I don't really have a strong preference, if I'm being honest. Like, the princesses are basically just a person to get kidnapped each game, although I suppose Daisy was in land, so she gets that benefit to her.
Yeah. I mean, my perspective, like, I think I will always have a soft spot for Princess Peach, just because one of my favourite characters to play as in Smash Bros. And also, like, the original Nintendo princess. But I suppose it depends on sort of for what sort of purpose. Like, in terms of design, I would say Rosalina. Mm-hmm. Without a shadow of a doubt, her design's amazing. In terms of their impact on the story, definitely Zelda. So it varies, but I think that in general they do just have sort of Nintendo have great characters. It's why it works.
I think Flame's a little bit ahead of me.
So yes, I believe that if my eyes are not deceiving me, Flame is 1 moon ahead right now.
Oh, this one I've been down.
That's cold. That's cold.
Also, one of the things that I do wish that they had done in the Snow Kingdom is make it a little bit easier to tell which door you had gone through.
To be fair, that was me being stupid, not paying attention.
Well, yeah, but it's one of those things if there's no icon to say you have already been through this door, to sort of make it just that sort of nice little bit of extra of just checking out if you've already bugged it up. But yeah, you know, since we're plodding along, another just general question. What was the first RPG that you played that wasn't made by Square or Square Enix?
Pokemon. Gen 2.
I mean, ultimately, yes, that is mine as well, because it's the first game I ever played. But in terms of sort of more, like, bigger, more, like, typical RPGs, I think mine was probably Tales of Symphonia, to be fair.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like Paper Mario or something.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's keep it going.
I'm trying.
Ah, you're on the one I'm on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one I was stuck on, I should say.
Yeah, but basically, we're back about. Like, I think Flame's just 1 ahead, but anything could happen. We're about neck and neck again, so
Okay.
I think next trivia question is due for the person who finishes the world first.
Okay.
Booyah, baby.
And I'm sorry, Kyrex, I can't help. Like, my brain is sort of completely fried.
Wait, what? Have I missed something here?
Oh no, Kyrex was just saying, Richie, help in terms of sort of, you know, coming up with questions. Mostly, you know, Nintendo related questions for Flame to, you know, try and screw him over that little bit more. I mean, really, it's just like if you want to screw Flame over the most, it's asking him something that he doesn't actually know anything about. Which generally,
Like
if you go for
anything.
something, which is basically go for a question that's nothing to do with Mario or Sonic, really, and you probably got him. But we have another $1 donation from Blar6, which is asking, what are our thoughts on Pokemon Unite and Bakugan, Champions of Vestroya?
Unite, the less said the better. Bakugan, I've
Agreed.
never followed the series, so like I was watching the stream yesterday and it looks bland. I don't know if I would get more from it if I was familiar with the IP, but I don't know. Like, they had a fucking mech with a sword fighting a giant unicorn, and that somehow looked boring. That's like my takeaway from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I didn't watch the live stream largely because I was just like, well, I think I've already sussed that I'm not actually that bothered by the delight that is Paper Mario: The Origami King. So I was just like, I'm just not gonna bother watching at all. So, and I just thought, well, I can catch up the mysterious trailer afterwards, and obviously it was that, and I'm not that bothered, so I just didn't bother looking.
There you go.
It was like four guys just talking over each other, and one guy was far too far away from his mic, and it was a bit of a disaster of a showcasing general, I will say.
Yeah, so what, they were sort of like all the way over here, just sort of talking.
Richie, get the fuck back here, you're gonna annoy me.
It's a good job I can do that for that joke, because otherwise it would have gone terribly.
I'm wearing a headset, so I couldn't if I wanted to.
Yeah. Right, Flame's leaving. I just got the last one that I need.
Mm-hmm.
So since Flame's leaving, it is time for the next Questionamundo.
Yeah, okay.
Which will obviously take effect, I'd say, as soon as you land in the next kingdom. I think that's probably the safest.
Yeah. On to the Luncheon Kingdom.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
This game's a lot shorter than I remember it being.
Well, when you're...
That's because you're going through it really quickly.
Well, I mean,
Well, no, but
when you're just going for, like, the regular things, I think it's the perfect length.
like it is in terms of like it's the sort of game that you can adapt to how you want to play it, and I feel like in general that is Odyssey's strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
Right, going Rich, I'm here, so lay it on me.
Okay. What Pokemon with the ability Gluttony has the highest defense in the series?
Would that be Snorlax?
No, sorry, it is Shuckle, which is very apt considering it came from Let's Go Shuckle. So 1 minute, starting from now.
No, okay.
Yeah, boy. Let's go. Let's put some distance between us.
I mean, it would help you because, I mean, you are very much neck and neck right now. So these things are really sort of bringing in the pain. And I think that next sort of major trivia bomb, we'll get that to land for whoever gets to the end of the first line first.
Okay.
And yes, Kyrex will keep a hold of that one. That's a good old question.
No, I need to be bigger.
Is that what she said?
Fuck are you?
Look, I got standing doing nothing for a minute. Let me have me fun.
So, Flame, you can begin again right now.
Hey.
Balls.
And Prunai, of course, I can just ask the general question, but I think I missed it. So you might have to remind me what it was. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions for either me or Tom or Flame, go ahead. We are here. We are having a delightful time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we are here raising money for the wonderful Child's Play. We've already raised $1,174 for them, which is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And the next incentive that we're working towards is Fire Emblem Warriors at $1,500. So we are $326 away.
There you go.
My mental math is like it's working 10 to the dozen here. It's just like going, make sure this is correct.
It's fine,
Yeah.
mate.
I haven't done this since I was in school. Fuck.
So just general question from Kunai. Which of the class trifecta would you pick? Warrior, mage, or thief?
I do appreciate the smarts of a mage.
I'll go warrior.
I would say that I'm definitely mage.
Hello.
Oh fuck! Wrong button.
What's the matter, Flame?
I just ended up in a lava pit. No biggie.
No biggie. He says.
It's normal. It's what happens.
I'd prefer if it wasn't though. That's the thing.
I mean, it would be ideal, for succeeding, but then equally, I'm sure there are some people here sort of slightly hoping that you don't succeed. I mean, I'm intrigued. Chat, are you Team Tom or Team Flame for this race?
Or are they waiting to see who wins?
Yeah, who's the Aaron Burrs of this? Fuck. Well, Flame, you might get a bit ahead of me soon, because I'm dealing with a fiery place right now.
Yeah, and it's clearly not going very well there. So, the nominations are coming through. So, Kirby6948, hashtag put out the flame 2020.
You've been trying this since 2014. It ain't gonna fucking work.
And also, I feel like I need to repeat Donnie's lovely statement. I thought flame was immune to lava since, you're a flame.
I wish.
Yeah, Kyrex, Team Richie. I agree. Ryan Wolf, obligated to say flame. Lokovex, Team Tom. Aceria, Team Tom. Draw together, flame.
Hey.
Collector of memes, Team Sonic. Let's go Shuckles. RNG has decided that Team Flame. And I'm assuming Flame Hynard is also Flame because so much Flame talk.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie is also Team Stop the Cock.
This is the Chelsea Palace all over again.
And just a general question for everyone. Because this is a food level, what's your favourite food to eat when it's a hot day?
When it's a hot day.
Yeah.
Basically anything that's not too heavy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I would say sort of like, if we're just talking food in general, definitely ice cream. That's always wonderful on a hot day. If it's sort of like actual meal, then to be honest, it's probably something like a salad because it's not warm.
Salad, he says.
Yeah, I know, it's a little bit boring, but I mean, like, you just want something cool when it's sweltering hot.
Well, that's what ice cream's for, I guess.
Exactly.
I just can't stand ice cream at all, I gotta be honest.
Well, alright.
Fuck.
Sorry, ladies. I'm a Mario. Can I be jammy and get up there? The answer is no.
Fuck.
Oh, did you die, Flame?
Yeah, I did. I was getting a bit too reckless with it.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame, Flame!
Yeah, because it means that you're now definitely losing.
Oh, fuck.
I said, this is so fun, just sort of tormenting you both. I don't normally get this, because like normally when we're doing a commentary, it's just like, well, generally we're just torturing Tom, because, he's the one playing the game. So it's quite nice to be able to torture you both at the same time. Like, this is great.
10 coins? Yeah, let's go.
Also, I mean, Flame, message from Donnie. Stop dying to hot shit. It's too ironic.
Okay, 2 hits down.
Yeah. Just taking a look at where you are right now.
See, I can't see where you are, so I'll go wait for Richie's relays. So.
God bless OBS.
Yeah.
How you guys enjoying the stream so far? Can I get some emoticons of your choice here, please?
Yeah, and if you've just been sort of sitting in the chat for a bit, you might have built up some channel points, and that means that you might be able to unlock some of the HellfireComms special emotes.
Don't forget, subscriptions benefit the channel, donations benefit Child's Play right now. The donation button is beneath the stream window, so you know what to do, guys. Let's make some kids happy.
Exactly, and obviously we're making kids happy through Child's Play, who help kids in hospital by providing them with the joy of video games. So far today, we have managed to raise an amazing $1,174. I mean, thank you, that is incredible. But we are here for 10 plus days playing through all manner of Nintendo titles. And our goal this year is to try and get to 4K. So we've still got a little bit of a ways to go until then, but I have faith in you all. Obviously, any donations that you can give, very much appreciated, but you're not obligated to. What we would request is if you're able to spread the word about the marathon to people you know, people you respect. Obviously, we would really appreciate it. It's all for charity, and charity is always generally very good, and obviously particularly wonderful charity. And Donnie brings up a good point. So I don't know whether you guys have seen whether it's going to happen or not, don't know, but there's a strong, heavy rumour that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct for the 20th. So if that occurs, it might be happening during the Super Nintendothon, which obviously, for us, like, oh, for the love of God, that's basically just like all our audience buggered off. But on the flip side of that, what would you guys like to see if that Direct does indeed happen?
Give me the collections. I want the 3D Mario collection.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I think I sit on... Ideally, if it's going to be sort of like the best day ever, the 3D Mario collections that are heavily rumoured, some actual solid news on Bayonetta 3 would be pleased for the love of God. And then I would also like an update on Breath of the Wild 2. Obviously, for a lot of people, as Protector of Memes mentions, just want Metroid Prime 4. And while I am not one of those people, purely because I'm not really a Metroid person, it's not that the games aren't great, it's just that they're not my thing. But I know a lot of people do want Prime 4, and for their sakes, I hope it arrives as well. And so it's looking very likely that Tom is going to be hit by the next trivia question. As I said, it's coming at whoever hits the top row first. So Tom is 1 moon away. So Flame, might be beneficial to just slow down a little bit for the time being. Although you are a couple of moons away, so you might want to speed up at the same time.
Speed up and slow down. Thanks for your advice.
Yeah, I mean it's brilliant, isn't it?
I think I've actually made myself a good path here. No, I haven't.
No, it was going well, and then it just went completely tits up.
Thanks, Rich. Appreciate it.
You know, it's why I'm here for you.
Yeah, the observational commentary.
Yeah. Don't know where I was there. In the ether. That's weird. That thing still had my face on it. Alright, Rich, if you want to go ahead and ask the question,
yes.
feel free.
So, Terry Bogard is one of 3 fighters in Smash Ultimate who, excluding throws, has canonical names for all of his attacks. Who are the other 2 characters?
Oh, oh. I want to say Pokemon Trainer and Ike.
Ooh, no, very far off the mark. It is Wii Fit Trainer and Mega Man. So, you're going to have to stop right where you are for a whole minute, starting from now.
Okay.
So, Flame has... I've just seen you die. So, Flame has got a whole minute, well, it's now more like 46 seconds to find an extra moon and catch up.
I'm trying, but Gabby just pointed out that I've gone to a dead end.
Pretty sure that's a dead end, Flo.
Thanks for letting me know.
I'm pretty sure it's a dead end until it's not a dead end.
Yeah, there'll be something going on later.
Because I think that that opens up after you have... I think it's after you've done the meat.
Well, this is going nowhere, so I'll go to that door over there for now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've really wasted your extra bonus minute there. So, Tom, you can start playing again right now.
Thank you.
And so, once again, you are now neck and neck.
Oh yeah.
Although I doubt it'll be for long, because, you know, these things happen. Although it looks like Tom might be going for the one of the golden onions, which is a choice.
Nope, I'm going for the boss, mate.
Okay, good, because I was thinking, why would you go for that one? That's like really slow, because you've got to go all the way back to like the start of the world.
Can I get some pogs in the chat, please, for me?
Yeah. I will say, that is still one of the stupidest captures in the entire game.
It's fun, though. I kind of wish there were a bit more like that.
I mean, it would be iconic, but...
I forgot you
There
get
we
the
go.
multi-moon without fighting him. That's a separate one.
Oh, yeah. Because isn't it right that there's two multi-moons in Luncheon Kingdom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's this multi-moon, and then there's the next one. And, yeah, so... this is just sort of an addendum to the last question coming from Kyrex, since you brought it up. With Pokemon Trainer, Squirtle actually has no canon names for his moves. Ivysaur has one. The up smash is called Exploding Flower. And Charizard has two. His up tilt is called Wing Thrust, his back aerial is called Aerial Tail, but not any of the others.
There you go. Balls. I actually needed that guy. Hope he respawns soon.
Well, you might have to do a bit of running before he does. Particularly as that would have been a quite easy moon to pick up.
Well, I see a shiny thing here. Oh wait, no, that's the one I got earlier. Fuck.
Silly tosser. Look at you.
Oh well, I got myself back pretty easily.
I think I might need a loo break after this kingdom.
No, I can just stop for a minute while you do.
I appreciate that, mate. See? True sportsmanship.
Exactly. You've got to make these things fair, haven't you?
More to the point that then I'll get some quick break myself just to try something down my neck.
Oh, fuck!
Having problems.
And
Nope.
Pyrex has brought up another thing of so following on. Ike has 3 canon move names. Down smash is called Cast Off. Back aerial is Repositioning Slash, and up aerial is Rising Swing.
Alright. How you doing over there, Flame?
Got 5 more moons to get for the Luncheon Kingdom.
Okay. Oh my god. Well, I deserve it.
I don't know what you did, but probably.
It was death by lava, that's what it was.
Ah.
So is the purple stuff.
Well, it makes a change from when it's the red stuff.
Yeah. Pepto Abysmal. Not my joke, I think you'll find.
Oh,
Is that why it was funny?
What are you doing stealing jokes, Tom? Like, my god.
Don't, Rishi, just don't. Not today. Not today. Get me over there. Yeah.
Excellent. So, we have just a general question from Shinoth. Have you ever done a Nuzlocke run of a Pokemon game? And if so, have you completed it?
Yes and no.
I haven't. It's not really the sort of thing I've been that interested in, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, did it. So I've never done a Nuzlocke run. However, obviously Tom mentioning yes he has, because actually I don't remember whether it was on stream whether it was actually it was on stream, but it was obviously shared on the YouTube channel. There was the black Nuzlocke run, but it did die. Not because all the Pokemon died and that was the end of it, but just because of reasons.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm making an announcement here and now. November 24th, 2020, this year, I am going to run a Nuzlocke run, and it's going to be for charity.
Alright.
Aww.
What game are you going to run through?
I don't know. I'll see what tickles my fancy.
Yeah,
Well, I
fair
mean,
play.
I feel like you should do black and finish what you started, but obviously it's your choice.
Well, we'll see what people want in the chat and whatnot.
Yeah. And follow-up question of that is, has anybody done a randomizer run? I can definitely say no, just because I don't play with mods.
Nope.
So,
Could you tell whoever's manning the Twitter at the moment to ask people their opinion on what Pokemon game should be run?
okay. Will do. I'm going to go silent and clatter away for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You do that. I forget where this last fucking thing is here.
How many are you on now, mate?
Well, I've got 4 left to go, but I'm in the room where there's one more of the little token things you can pick up.
Okay.
So I'll just keep smashing stuff up until I find it, I guess.
That's cool. The more time it takes you, the better.
Fuck you.
There is stuff here. And I actually needed that. Thank you.
So, we've got a sort of general question, but I think it's one that sort of we can answer sort of... It's about sort of obviously history. So obviously previously we've had HFC and those folks assisting us with these charity marathons, but obviously that has stopped. And basic question is sort of just a general why. I believe it's been spoken about before, but
Basically because we're not really welcome over there in that sort of group and whatnot, so we just decided to do our own thing.
Basically, yeah.
yeah. Basically, long and short, there was a falling out, these things happen, and we are where we are.
Yeah.
So... Also, Tom, like, even though, not necessarily as smooth as it could have been, that was still a pretty epic move.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, I'll give you props where you deserve them, but also just take the piss out of you when I get the chance.
That's what a
friends
friend
do.
That is exactly what a friend should do, mate.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pound this bird into the dirt.
Yeah, although this is going to be quite fascinating because So you're both very close to beating the Luncheon Kingdom, at which point I feel that prime time for another lovely trivia question. Although I say that we will wait to implement the results of that when we start back up again. But Flame is about to get everything, if he doesn't die in the soup before then, and which is looking potentially likely at this point. But Flame has actually managed to beat the Luncheon Kingdom first.
Hey, good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Because Tom, you've still got to beat that bird, and Flame hasn't gone anywhere near the bird.
It's alright, you can make the comment.
No. Just because I talk a big game doesn't mean I don't give credit where credit's due. Right, one more hit on this bird, it should be done.
Yeah. So, well, I was about to say before you leave, Flame, I might as well have just thrown at you. But since we're going on a sort of a brief break, aren't we? Sort of like after the Tom's done with the
couple
kingdom.
of minutes at best, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll throw it out when we begin again.
Yeah. Well, what we do is when you're ready to go on break, Tom, tell me, and we can just both go to the home menu at the same time, so we're not interfering with anything.
We don't need to go to the home menu, just pause the game, mate.
No, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Damnable bird. Oh, you're at the
There are times when I like that fight and times when I don't.
And a multi-moon. Give me that bloody moon. Right. Thank you.
So yeah, Tom, you are gonna have to pull it back, mate, because Flame's getting ahead now.
Don't you worry, mate.
To be fair, though, this next question might, put the kibosh on that a little bit, so we will see. Also, Billy Boomers, yes, this is the Dark Souls Kingdom. It's one of the things that I think we've all constantly joked about.
Yeah.
Since we saw that the Lord of Lightning, but to be honest, I think the fight's amazing. Like, it's so completely off-piste for Mario. I just love it.
Oh fuck. Oh, fuck, I missed my chance to get a hit in.
Alright, pause the game, mate.
Yep.
So just had a brief question in the chat for me. Thank you. Favorite handheld Sonic game? I don't think I've actually played a handheld Sonic game, so I can't really answer that. Sorry.
Well, mine's Advanced 2 and I'm back here, so...
Hey!
You want to count us down, Rich, if we both will continue?
Yep, so, return to play in 3, 2, 1, now!
Hey.
Let's do this shit.
And, since Flame is currently leading, Flame, it is time for you to face the trivia wheel.
Okay.
So, this is from the original Game It. Who are the 5 members of the Axum Rangers from Super Mario RPG?
Oh, I know them, but... no, I'm going to have to...
Or you're going to have to take the L. So, 1 minute from now.
Okay. I'm pausing, is that alright?
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, because I realised I just stand still with a giant dragon just firing shit at me.
Well, I mean, you could, but I feel like might be a little bit mean.
Yeah. So what were their names then?
So it is
Balls.
red, black, yellow, green, and pink.
Oh, they were just the colours. Fuck, I thought they had
Literally
names.
just the colours.
No, I remember them guys. I think they're the ones that have that really cool remix of the underground theme as their theme in the game.
Neat.
Yeah, I think so. I can say I have actually now played Super Mario RPG, so I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's my favourite Mario RPG, but I can certainly understand why some people love it, and you're okay to go again now, Flame.
Hey. Yeah, okie doke. Let's just try and survive somehow. That's my main goal at the moment.
I mean, that's generally the way that you should play bosses, is, you know, survive and win, but
Well, usually there's
follow that.
There's usually like a step of trying to beat the boss as well, but like that's getting a bit cocky right now.
Done.
Oh, so you see, Flame, that loss.
Well, I mean, I just beat him as well.
It's true, but it's brought it back neck and neck. So, oh boy.
Moonscap.
So Bowser's Kingdom is basically just got to be see how quickly we can get up there without getting distracted, as far as I recall.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Although that said, I feel like after you've beaten Bowser, you do still have to hit a moon count.
No, I think you just
But
go
I
straight
can't
to the Moon
remember.
Kingdom.
Yeah,
You
I
might
think
know.
that's entirely story based, at least for the first part.
Well, we shall see.
I'm making my way there, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
And away we go.
So, another just general question in the chat. What is your favourite Final Fantasy / Dragon Quest game?
Crisis Core.
I like
That is
15, but I haven't played that many, to be fair. I like 7 Remake as well.
Yeah, I have to say, I think of the ones that I've played, 7 Remake is actually sort of sitting there as my favourite. To be fair, I haven't played as many as I would have liked, and I'm sure that... I mean, one day I need to finish 10. Like, I've had that for years, and I got to what was effectively one of the hardest fights in the game and sort of got stuck and then stopped playing. So I need to go back and, you know, just replay the whole thing, now that I'm older and wiser and know how these things work. But yeah, so mine pretty much is 7 Remake, which I wasn't necessarily expecting, because obviously 7 is such a beloved entry into the series, and I didn't really I thought maybe it's just sort of the nostalgia, because obviously I'm not coming at it from that nostalgia place. I'm not going to have the same sort of reactions to it, but actually...
Why?
It's really good. Oh, did you fall off, Tom?
I fell off.
Oh, that was incredible.
At least it weren't me.
It's very true. And Kyrex, it's Unalesca. That's the fight. So yes, it's really neck and neck. And for those wondering exactly what happened to Tom, he was in the middle of a roll and just sort of went off the edge and then ground pounded. So that's what happened, and that's why he got screwed over.
How tragic.
I know, it's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't get to shit talk when you're losing, bitch.
That's fine, mate. Don't worry. You'll be the one losing in a minute.
I mean, probably, but still.
So I suppose this is sort of something to bring up now, since, you know, we've visited basically all of the kingdoms bar Moon and the dark side of the moon, the darker side of the moon, and also, I suppose, Mushroom Kingdom. And I know we did cover it in the main playthrough, but it's worth bringing up again now, since, you know, time's passed, thoughts might have changed. favourite kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey?
Bowser.
Metro, Luncheon, and Moon, probably.
That's fair. I think mine, Metro. I think Metro, Bowser, and Moon.
I like doing things in top 3, as you say.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Did you fall?
No, but I forgot you needed to get the little tokens to progress.
Yep. That's why I went back, baby.
Yeah, that's foolish.
Foolish flame warrior. I don't know where the last one is.
Oh, it's off the side. Just got to jump down. It's right at the bottom.
Yeah, you're funny. Yeah, fuck off. Just coins up here.
So another just general question to everyone: would you say that Mario Odyssey is your favourite 3D Mario game?
No, that would be Galaxy.
That is fair.
I would say probably, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think I would say that Mario Odyssey is my favourite. Next on it would be Galaxy. That shadow of a doubt. I love the Galaxy game to pieces. Yeah, and also favourite keyblades.
Ooh.
I got nothing.
I would say mine probably Ultima Weapon. Mostly, I would say maybe the Kingdom Hearts 2 design for Ultima Weapon, but I am quite fond of the Kingdom Hearts 3 design for it as well.
I'm a big fan of Crab Claw from KH1, actually.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Flame, look at you.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, this would be a poor time for Richie to ask me a question.
It would be, and funnily enough, there is a question that's appeared right here. So, you set yourself up for this one, Tom. What is the minimum number of moons you need to beat the game?
Oh, 90?
Oh, poor choice. 120.
Well, there we go.
Pause starting from now.
I got the moon.
So Karix brings up a good point. In the Odyssey playthrough, me and Flame both spoke about the Pokebird's secret move, and then Tom never did it. What is it? So basically, what it is if you have the Pokey stuck in the wall, if you shake your Joy-Cons, then it'll sort of leap ultra high up. It's a really effective way of quickly sort of doing quick movements.
Mm-hmm.
And it's certainly one that I would recommend both runners use in the next couple of sections where they need the Pokebird.
I'm alright. I've got the bosses now.
Can I go yet?
Yeah. No, not yet. Close, but no cigars. You can go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Yay.
And we've just had a donation.
Yay.
So $25 from Lance with the Pants. Hey guys, just wanted to donate and say good luck on the marathon. Sorry it's not a lot, but question. For the eventual Mario Odyssey 2, what level tropes would you like to see?
Thank
you very much, Lance. Much appreciated. And also, don't worry, anything that you can donate is amazing.
Indeed, mate.
Thank you so much. So yes, that question. For the eventual Odyssey 2, what level tropes would you like to see?
I feel like maybe, because we get some space stuff in this, but maybe it's more sort of sci-fi approach rather than the moon made of cheese kind of antics they got going on in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be a pretty cool one. I suppose something that I'd be interested to see is them maybe mixing and matching level kind of
Yeah.
more than they sort of have done. So obviously we've seen a lot of fire and ice, but we've not necessarily seen a mixture of other types of mixtures. So we've not really seen like water and fire level or things like that. So I think I'd be interested to see sort of a little bit more variety in that type of thing. But also, to be honest, I'll take what I can get. And yes, so Wheelgirl, this is an any percent run, so it's just a race to the end of the game, whoever gets there first. You don't need to, complete all of these stories in each of the kingdoms to get there. And yes, Donnie, Flame fucked up again.
Yep. I was kind of hoping you'd be distracted, but no.
Oh no, you can't get that shite past me.
I need that heart.
So with Lance's donation, the Play the Egyptian Temple incentive for GoldenEye 64 is so close to completion.
Oh, nice.
We only need $2.21 to get it there. So if someone's, got that sitting around in the pocket, now's the time to whip it out and complete that donation instead of
Just the word for it,
hashtag
right?
stop the cock. We're not letting you ever forget that, Tom. That's sticking with you for the rest of this marathon.
It's for the charity, mate. I don't care. You having a good time with that boss there, Flame?
I'm having fun, yeah.
Suppose you'd have to, wouldn't you?
There we go.
That was the head move, by the way.
Oh, good, you did it.
I was a little bit stuck there for a second. Balls. Please don't die.
I mean, it'd be ideal if you didn't, because then, you might lose the race, and wouldn't do very good for your ego, would it?
No, not at all, Rich. Not at all. Do I even have to fight this guy? I don't think so.
No, I don't believe you do. You just need to get up the wall.
Fuck.
Balls. Steady now, Tom. Steady. See the course, young lad. See ya. Wouldn't want to beat you.
Oh, so, oh, Shinoth, I'm so sorry. So, Shinoth donated $2.22. Consider it whipped out, Richie. Unfortunately, Shinoth didn't actually set it to the donation incentive, therefore it hasn't counted. Something for everyone to be aware of if you are donating is that when you put in a donation, you've got to specifically put it towards the incentive in the donation widget, otherwise it doesn't count and we end up with a bit of a situation. But these things happen. Still obviously really appreciated. Thank you, Shinoth. So, Protector of Memes. So, Tom, bit of request. desired here from Protector of Memes.
Uh-huh.
A buff pink genie guys are harassing me about 7 world rings. What should I do? Mountain of handkerchiefs, would that about do it, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh, no, boy. That's not good.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a poor position to be trying to jump up, but hey, it happens.
Feel free to ask me a question when I get to the Moon Kingdom, mate.
Yeah, of course. Because Flame's still a reasonable little bit away, so come on, chop chop.
Ah, bloody hell. It's gone hyper, so it has. I don't like these fireworks.
Yeah, no, they are sort of the least fun bit of this fight.
At least you can get rid of them if they come near you.
It is true.
But they don't hurt the thing, so...
No. And, okay, BJ's Pool 87. What is my game of the year? And obviously this goes to everybody else. I suppose, so far in 2020, what is your game of the year?
I guess Animal Crossing.
So far, probably some remake. I'd have to like sit down and think about it. I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I think mine probably would also be 7 Remake. Like, obviously, Wonderful 101 Remastered, I am in love, thank you so much for its existence. It makes me very happy. But Wonderful 101 was my game of the year it came out. So, feel a little bit mean giving it your game of the year multiple times. So yeah, it does pretty much sit with Final Fantasy VII Remake, but obviously there is still time left in the year, so you never know exactly what's going to happen.
I think the best games are going to come out in the second half.
Probably, yeah.
I suspect so.
I mean, we've got Crash
And,
4, Kingdom Hearts, Memory and Melody.
Yeah. Also, Crazy 12 Eric, you're just being a monster. $2.20. So close, you can just taste it. Kappa. So, GoldenEye, the Egyptian Temple incentive, currently at $99.99. 1 cent will make it met.
That's the kind of trolling I can respect.
Yeah, honestly, I can really respect that as well. That's like peak.
That's their souls leaving, going to hell. I'm kidding, of course. Rabbits don't have souls. We're not too far behind.
So, Tom.
Yes.
No? Just depends how this this particular fight goes. So I'll ask you the question now, and then we can implement the stalling if you cock up. So, in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire,
Yes.
Steven is the champion. However, in Emerald, he's replaced with Wallace. You can, however, fight Steven somewhere else. Where is the secret Steven fight located?
The secret Steven fight. Oh, I can't remember the name.
I know what this is, but I'm not going to help you.
It's in a cave on the place where Brawly's gym is.
Ooh,
I mean, that's not even right, but
it's not. So we'll take that as a got it wrong. So it is Meteor Falls. So since you know you haven't made it to the Moon Kingdom, and yet you've still got to get 2 more moons, which I did say there was a moon limit that you needed to get to. I'm going to say you're going to have to stop right now. So minute starting from now.
Okay.
Yes, Kurinaya, as we said, start the cock.
Can we get some donations for a poor Tom down on his luck?
Well, you never know. I mean, like, Flame's still going to have to get these extra 2 moons as well, so it depends whether he does well at this fight or not.
Richie, when we get to the Moon Kingdom, either of us, can you tell Spar to start setting up, please?
Yes, will indeed.
Thank you. And whoever's manning the Twitter should probably say that it's in the final stretches.
Yes, well, fingers crossed.
Maybe don't forget I said pictures work well with the Twitter, so just take like a screen cap of the Moon Kingdom.
Oh, yes. And Tom, you are okay to go.
Yay! Fuck gravity! This camera angle will not impede me! No, please. They grow now? They grow now.
They grow now.
Oh no, it's still going! Oh shit! Bow, 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 bow. This is a good place to grind coins, if I recall. Shit, didn't need to do that.
Oh, yes, definitely.
That was a strategic falling off the edge.
I believe you.
Well, you're not going to believe it in a minute. That's the 2 moons I need. Moon Kingdom, here I come. I am beating Flame now. Dun, 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 dun. He is a big cock.
Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping.
I said is, not has, by the way.
Sure you did.
Oh, it feels good to pass that mark. You seem to be struggling to find a moons there, Flame.
Yeah, 'cause I can't remember where the fuckers are.
If you want to... I want to say somewhat easy one. I'm pretty sure there's one in the water.
Yep.
I was on my way to that one when you said it, so...
Moon Kingdom, ho! Can I get some Draco Malfoys in the chat, please? For no reason, he just reminds me of a moon, I guess. I'm pretty sure you don't need a set amount of moons to, like, fight Bowser.
You do not, no.
Ah.
All you need to do is get to Bowser.
I'm giving Flame a bit of a reprieve here, just by letting the cutscene play. I am beating Flame now. I'm not actually familiar with the cave skip, so I'm not going to attempt it.
Yeah, no. So the K skip, for those of you who don't know, effectively, what you've got to do is you've got to do some quite clever jumping off the top of the Sphinx, who is just sort of around for the cave that you've got to enter in order to do the cave section of the level. Mm-hmm. And it is a very difficult jump to pull off, not going to lie. But obviously it can save you all of the time from having to go through the caves, which is a relatively decent chunk of Moon Kingdom.
Yep.
But it is. Also, $5 donation from Crazy Harlequin. Thank you so much for doing this charity marathon for a worthy cause.
Aw.
I've watched you all on YouTube for a few years now and have always been entertained.
Thank you very much.
So, thank you very much. And also, with that, Egyptian Temple for GoldenEye 64 has been met.
Booyah!
Nice.
And also, quick update on the donation battle for Mario Golf Advance Tour. I wonder if you can guess how it's going.
His double's still leading by quite a little bit.
Just a bit. Doubles golf, $731.21. Singles golf, $84. So that's going incredibly well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're still working our way towards our third milestone, which is $1,500, which will unlock you all Fire Emblem Warriors as an incentive game.
Nice.
So we are currently $291.58 away. So not that far. Can we do it before the end of Super Mario Odyssey?
Oh. Oh.
I mean, obviously, not asking you to actually pull that off. Just saying, is it possible? I mean, yes, it's possible. And if you could, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Like, I mean, 3 milestones in one game. Like, showing we're doing pretty goddamn well. But we're still doing very well anyway, and we're so grateful for everything everybody's donated so far towards Child Play. Thank you so much.
Don't mind me, just flexing.
I mean, maybe now's not the time to be flexing.
No, you can flex all you want, so I won't be insulted.
So yes, Protector of Memes just asked the question of what game is next after Odyssey. And, I mean, so one of the things that we can do in the chat is, I believe it's beat this button here. Hey! But basically, it is Super Mario Galaxy, as run by Speranda.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be a lot of fun.
I will actually be donation reader for that.
Hey!
Well,
Yeah, no.
basically like tag teaming it with Nat and whatnot, just in case one of us gets tired.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair, and I mean, I'm buggering off after after Odyssey. But don't worry, I'll be back here for Epic Yarn tomorrow, so
Yeah.
you get
Lovely.
some more of my blathering for a bit.
I appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, and so here's another just general question from WheelGirl23. What's the worst game of the year so far that you've played?
I haven't really played anything this year in particular that you came out new that I would say is bad.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, honestly, I'm in the same place. I've not actually played any bad games this year so far.
Lucky for
So,
some.
I know, like, I mean, there are some terrible games that seem to have come out this year. Some that maybe actually terrible, some that some people say are terrible, but maybe not aren't actually that terrible, but maybe just aren't really what they probably could or should have been.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, get that Banzai going.
You cannot stop me, I'm Super Mario.
Well, I mean, they technically can, because, I mean, you know, you can still die, but, I mean, it's besides the point, really.
Charge in, Shock!
It still surprises me that it takes until this point in the game for him to really appear.
Yeah. And like, this could be a Galaxy 2 situation where stuff that didn't appear until late game can like appear now.
Oh yeah, which I think could be really quite fun, because I mean, one of the things that it's quite clear with Nintendo is that they always have a ridiculous number of ideas for things, and sometimes obviously it all comes out well, other times not so much. But generally, in terms of the ideas that they have for like Mario levels, they're generally always really clever and really exciting.
Speaking of, here's a reused boss.
I mean, yeah, there is that, but it happens.
This one has 3 hats.
Yes, yes, it does. You know, just to be super posh and ready for the wedding.
I think at this point, questions are out the window. It's all down to skill, no?
Yeah, I think it would be slightly cruel to throw in any more trivia questions at this point. Like, they are so close that really skill should be the thing to decide this right now.
I'm happy if you ask me some.
Yes, but we won't put any penalties on at this point. Otherwise, it'd just be cruel. So, questions popped up from Dinah. Who is the only character in Smash that you never need to unlock?
Mario?
Nope, Kirby.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a very good reason for that.
You're right. Yeah.
Very good reason. So Crazy 12 Eric has made a very good point. The decreased immorality for getting the question wrong is punishment enough. And just got another just general question from Will Girl. Any ignored Nintendo franchises you want to see come back?
Star Fox and actually good.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely get that. I think the one that probably majority of Nintendo fans would probably say would be F-Zero. I think that's probably the one that's, at this point in time, waited the longest without a new game, or anything, really. But, I mean, in terms of sort of other things, I'd love for more Kid Icarus, because I loved Uprising, and I'd just be excited to sort of play another game in that series. It's probably my main one. But also, in terms of ignored franchises that I really want to see make a comeback, Sega, for the love of God, give me some Knights.
Yep, that'd be good.
Like, please. So much you can do with that. But also, Flame, you're going to have to hurry it up because Tom has reached the final boss.
I'm just at the red carpet. I'm nearly there.
So, oh boy, it's all come down to this.
Get your donations in now, folks.
Yeah.
We have a bit of bonus content for you before we switch to Galaxy, just in case Spa needs a bit more time.
Exactly.
Come on, you tosser, what you got? You got nothing.
It's got fire. I mean, that's quite a good thing to sort of, you know, throw at people. I mean, generally hurts quite a lot, if I'm being honest. He says, you know, never having been set on fire, but still.
And I pray that you never will, Rich.
Yeah, so do I. It doesn't sound fun.
I fell for his fake out. That sneaky Koopa bastard. Oh, you might come back here, Flame.
Let's see.
That's a 1. And a 2. Yeah, I might die here, actually.
Oh, God. The stress.
Yeah, I did die. There you go.
Right. Well, I've still got plenty of time to die myself, don't worry.
You definitely do. So, it really does all come down to this.
Alright, let's
But
go.
even if Flame doesn't die here, there's still a chance that he can screw it all up when it gets to the final section of the game.
Alright, that's 1 hit. It's the fire that I always have a hard time dodging.
Yeah, so.
The hitbox is a lot more forgiving than it might actually initially appear.
Yes, definitely.
Right. I'm going for hit 2 now.
And Flame, are you having a little bit of trouble there? You seem to be, just stalling for.
Yeah, my timing. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing really.
Hit 2.
Yep, that's it too.
Oh, it's all coming down to the wire, folks.
Yeah.
It's everything you could want in a race.
It really is. Like, my God.
Oh. Come on, Bowser, do your thing already. I've had enough of the fire.
Yep. He comes out with another fireball just to trick you.
I mean, it's always the way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, I knocked it back on his head. I didn't realise that could happen.
Yeah, you can.
What a shame, Flame. Oh, and he came out with a third one. I wasn't prepared for the third one.
I mean, I don't know how, because I mean, it's pretty obvious it's coming, but there we go.
Alright, Rich, thank you for the colour commentary, mate.
Beat him.
Nice.
Right.
Oh,
Now we've got the escape sequence coming in.
Yep, so Flame currently leading, obviously on stream doesn't look like it at the minute, but he is. So it's going to be tight.
I am now on the escape sequence myself.
Okay.
So it's really coming down to the wire, folks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Keep it going, Tom. Keep it going.
Yeah, I'm just sort of sat here just going like, oh my good God, the tension.
This is actually happening.
But I mean, I suppose it makes it so much more exciting when you get these sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
And getting the question of who do I think's got the skills to sort of come out of this victorious? I have no idea. Like, I think it's ultimately gonna come down to what happens in the 2D pipe section, which is where they're currently at on screen at the minute, and what happens in the final area, because these are the two areas where it can quite easily go wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, we just both came out at the same time.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! Although obviously one thing to remember is that Flame is technically a few seconds ahead in terms of where his footage is, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good lord.
Dun 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 dun. Two dimensions. How you doing for columns, Flame?
One more. Alright, that's the 4 columns down, just the one in the middle now.
Yeah, I'm on the queue myself.
Right, I'm hitting it. Hitting it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Done.
Fuck.
Bravo. I mean, obviously we can't quite see it on screen yet, but
Yeah,
I mean,
that's where I am. I'm done now.
bravo, guys.
That was fucking close.
Great race,
Well
Flame.
done.
Great race.
Yeah, well
Great
done,
lace,
mate.
race, base, face,
Yeah.
dace, all the letters.
So congratulations, Tom64 is the winner.
Hey, that's just so nice. Now, when you watch that on YouTube, that'll be synced up perfectly, so...
Yeah, and you'll see the part where I accidentally paused right at the last second because I thought that it was going into cutscene.
Now I'm going to
Wow.
make you my wife. So if there's any last minute donations, get them in. It's all for a good cause, guys. For the kids!
Definitely.
Can actually read the chat now, cool.
I know, like, get a nice bit of a break.
I know the flexing nearly cost me the race. It was more losing to Bowser the first time.
I mean, there is that, but then if you hadn't flexed when you did, then you would have been further ahead.
Yeah.
To be fair, Eric, I tripped. To be fair, Eric, I kind of tripped just as Tom was hitting time, so it was like a frame or so after the finish line.
Yeah.
And there she goes. We still have a little bit of content to show. Richie has some songs to sing and so on.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, I do. So, yeah, we'll be getting to that shortly.
No, we got the credits. I'm not sure if you can skip them actually. Oh, you can. Cool.
Oh, brilliant. So I suppose it's now a case of just waiting for somebody to tell me to start singing.
Alright, well, we can mute ourselves and leave you with the stage.
I'll mute my mic here.
So we're going now. Okay. Right. So you donated for it. So here it is. We're going to begin with the song that you've all just heard. Because it was the cheaper of the donation incentives, which is Break Free, Lead the Way. We're going full on a cappella just because, it's slightly easier. And, yes, so... Smash through the blocks that bar your way, yeah. No time to fear, just let it all fall away. Nobody believes in me and you, just look at the way they stare. So what if we live in a walled garden? As long as I've got you, then I don't care. Kick off the wall and take the plunge, dripping through 2 dimensions. Up on the moon, we'll twirl swoon, just lead the way. I'll throw my hat in the ring, 'cause you're the one. A miracle in 3 dimensions. Follow the brick path straight to my heart, and we'll grab the flag together, the fireworks are gonna start. Shake off the chains, you're running free, yeah. You'll be amazed at all there is to see. Together we're racing for the goal, no one can stop us now. Maybe we don't know where we're going, but we're gonna get there somehow. Climb up the vine and land in the clouds. Maybe then we'll swap up or down. Cross the sea, we're still you and me, and I'll follow you. You got me over the moon, and that's no jest. We're miles above the rest. Look in your eyes, I know we'll be fine. So let's shoot for the stars and make this love really shine. Thank you kindly. That is Break Free, Lead the Way.
Very, very well done, mate.
Thank you kindly. And now we move on to the one that cost more, and also to be honest, one that is a lot more fun to sing. So, time for a little bit of a cappella Jump Up Superstar. Da 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 da. Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Don't need bags or a pass. Say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Just jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up boy. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, see. 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 Odyssey, Odyssey. Bum 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 ba ba da ba da. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Take a turn off the path. Find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Just jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't fret, just don't forget that you're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shroom. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else can make it this far. Put a comb through that stash. Now you've got panache. So let's do the Odyssey. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Just jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up boy. Now listen, all you boys and girls all around the world, don't be afraid to get up and move. You know that we're all superstars. We're the ones who made it this far. Put a smile on that face. There's no time to waste, so let's do the Odyssey. Let's do the Odyssey.